Hello and welcome back to another Slay Spire stream. I'm here as Vegetablebread, and today we're going to be playing Silent, doing a Pandora's Box swap. Oh, nice! Yeah. Hey, Architect. How's it going? I guess this isn't a spooky ghost box. Darn. It's a triple die box. I think it's weird that die to die does damage one time. Because it says die 3 times. And he's holding like a whole bunch of daggers, or she's holding a whole bunch of daggers. If we can find any way to scale our block, this is a Blurcade deck, that's kind of neat. Once again, a lot of exhaust cards. Die to Die, Terror, and Venom, Calculated Gamble, Doppelganger, and the other Die to Die all exhaust. So we're only left with Double Blur, Bane, and Outmaneuver. Yeah, Terror's nice. I guess Bane and Venom's pretty nice, too. If you have Envenom, but no poison, Bane does hit twice, right? It, like, does damage and then checks if they have poison. I'm pretty sure that's how this works. Probably gonna want that Envenom upgraded. Envenom minus is pretty bad. Envenom plus is playable. Our boss is Slime Boss, so not a great boss to be using poison against. The only boss that it's... or the only Act 1 boss where it doesn't work very well. Against Hexaghost it's great. Get some damage scaling. Against Guardian it's fine. Get some damage without having to attack. Okay, well Die to Die should carry us, right? I mean, through like mid-Act 2. Die to Die should solve most of the problems. We just have to find some better stuff by then, and like we need a boss solution. I guess like just Double Blur is kind of a boss solution. Kinda. Feel like we can fight a Mega Elite here? I don't know. Ooh, 4 Elite path if we do the Mega. We can do 4 Elites and skip the Mega too. Go into this one. 3 fights, shop should get us pretty strong before the first Elite. And do 4 in a row. Let's see, so we have like 26 AoE damage. So it's not enough to like kill a sentry. Outright. But it's quite a bit. I guess we look a little bit weak against Lagavulin. But just like a Bane plus would be good enough for that fight. Doing 20 damage for 1 is quite a bit. Might be looking to pick up like a Noxious Fumes or something here. I think I'm gonna go right. I think floor 6 Mega Elite after 5 fights seems like pretty spooky. Seems like Blur's probably getting played. Be nice to get Envenom and Neutralize. I mean, Neutralize is definitely happening, so it's just do Envenom or like Terror Doppel. I think I want the Envenom down, because we do damage with Bane here, so... Gets more valuable than Terror. Okay, should set up lethal next turn. Yep. A little bit of damage to Jawworm. Oh, there's Fumes. I asked for it. It's another way of getting Bane to multi-hit without relying on Envenom. I don't know if it's necessary, though. Maybe we should take a backflip. If our first relic is going to be Sundial again, we want that backflip. Dodge and roll I generally only take if we have access to some sort of dex scaling. So we could pick up like a footwork and want that to be good. My concern about taking backflip is our permanent deck is Double Blur, Bane, Outmaneuver. And so that feels like it wants another attack, not another block card. 2 Blurs is plenty. And Fumes just seems kind of slow. Fumes increases our damage scaling a bit. It's a non-permanent card. I think I'd rather just take like a Blade Dance than a Fumes, right? Like Envenom Blade Dance is like as much poison as Fumes anyway. And Blade Dance also just does like 12 damage. Fumes is nice against sentries though. Removes all their artifact charges. Does some damage. Gives you some inevitability. We are relying a little bit on removing artifact charges too, because we have Terror and Envenom. And Bane. Alright, I'll let Fumes in. We're gonna go to shop here in a second. It sucks to spend health because we're gonna go to all these elites. Maybe we skip this second elite and go to fire instead. But I think we need the gold for the shop. Okay. I think I'm going to neutralize Calculated Gamble here. I want to find some block. I guess that technically works. Cunning Pot, okay. Poison Stab is... It seems like what the deck wants to do. It's kind of a weak card. But it's only our 5th permanent card, so I don't think we're too stressed out about picking cards here. Could pick a Cloak and Dagger. Seems like Poison Stab's more up our alley. Are we committing to this elite? Yeah. Alright, Dada kills him. Blur does some blocking, might as well fit the Terror in as well. A third Blur. Seems bad. Endless Agony is pretty inoffensive. It's a non-permanent card, adds a little bit of damage. Endless Agony looks like a liability against Lagavulin because it's like such a small damage card, and you would think that he would scale it down. But really, it's just 8 damage. No big reason to skip it. It's nice if we get like a Kunai or a, whatchamacallit, Ornamental Fan or something later. Helps us split Slime Boss on time. Sure. I don't really want more poison. Frozen Eye? We can afford Hand of Greed here. Go for the greed. Could also just like do Blade Dance, card remove. Card remove the outmaneuver maybe. Outmaneuver's kind of fine though. There's not really anything I want to remove. 2 Blurs is fine. I don't really want to remove the Envenom with the Bane in the deck. Dies are great. Terror is way too good to remove. Neutralizers are only weak. Survivor's our best block card. Doppelganger gets kind of good later. Outmaneuver is like kind of weak, but we had a pretty effective Outmaneuver deck earlier. I guess Outmaneuver is like pretty bad right now, right? We could pick an Outmaneuver later if it turns out it's good. A bit of a waste of card remove, but we could do it. I think I'm just going to pick Hand of Greed, though. This store isn't, like, super strong, and Hand of Greed is pretty much guaranteed to be great here. Gives us a side quest. I don't know, I guess side quest isn't amazing, since we're planning on doing a bunch of elites here. We might not be able to fit in the side quest. But Lycandic Greed usually finds a target against sentries, and you know, we need the extra damage against Lagavulin and Gremlin Knob, so even if it isn't getting the proc, just doing 20 damage is great. On the flip side, Blade Dance does way more damage per energy, and procs Envenom 4 times. Hand Greed pays off so fast. If we upgrade it, it pays off in like 8 fights. We've got like 40 fights left in the run. Yeah, Pandora's Box sort of forced us into some poison here, so we're doing that. I think we probably picked all the poison cards we're gonna pick. I think this is probably it. Frozen Eye is excellent. Frozen Eye is very good. But it doesn't help us right now. Yeah, Frozen Eye is a really excellent relic, but it's like, it doesn't actually do anything, right? At least for the deck right now, and we're trying to fight 4 elites in Act 1, so we can't really afford to spend 162 gold on something that's maybe valuable later. The problem with Blade Dance is just we don't have anything we want to remove. I guess we could do, like, Blade Dance regen pot? Deep Breath is also a liability against Act 1 elites. Very bad against Gremlin Knob and sentries. I guess it's not, like, tremendously bad against sentries, but it's not good. Yeah, we can do Blade Dance regen pot card remove. That makes us way stronger against elites. Gets rid of the outmaneuver, which is kind of a liability. And I think we sort of find our way to win after we kill these elites. Like maybe they have our sundial or something. Or maybe we just do shivs and accuracy, you know, that's fine. You can win with that. No problem. Do we actually have enough gold for that? 52 plus 75 plus 83 is 210, yep. Alright. Hand of Greed's tempting, but I think I'm going to go with this line. Alright. Maybe we should have considered that flex pot. Flex pot with a Blade Dance and a Cunning pot in the bar might be worth more health regen pot. Alright. Develop a couple of powers. Play the regen pot. Seems great against Lagavulin. I kind of just want a doppelganger for 3. Draw a million cards. Get a really good start. No sense in playing Blur. Okay. Oops, I did that in the wrong order. I missed one poison. Okay, good fight. Even got the full value of the regen bot. Frozen Egg? Interesting. Eviscerate has been an all-star for us in Pandora's Box months. We've been doing lots of discard decks. We don't currently have any discard synergy other than Survivor. So it'd be a bit of a lark right now. Piercing Whale, usually a pretty good pickup. but doesn't tend to be super good against sentries or Gremlin Knob. In this particular case, Piercing Wail is actually pretty okay against sentries because we have so much artifact removal. So we'd probably be able to land Piercing Wail on 2 targets. Choke is worth considering. I thought about buying the choke at the shop because of the Blade Dance, but it didn't really fit into the gold conveniently. But now this one's free. Choke with a Blade Dance, Endless Agony, and a Cunning Pot in the bar. Could do a lot of damage. But I'm not really sure it's necessary. Don't we just need catalysts? Yeah, kinda. It seems like that's the direction we're going. We need like Wraith Forms and Catalysts and Nightmare. But Choke is good. I mean, we don't have to do that. We could do like Accuracy too. We're not locked in. If our next elite gives us a Gira or something, then we're the Strength deck. I don't know. Seems like Choke is not actually super good. Helps split Slime Boss, though. It's worth considering. But I think no. I have considered and refused. Sorry, I'm doing bread today, so I gotta go do bread stuff. Okay. Terror Die kills one. And then I guess Poison Stab kills the other one. Okay. Trap. We're being offered our 4th blur here. We got 2 in the box. Seen 1 in a card reward. Our second one. Acrobatics is here. We've got a pretty small deck. I would love to see Acrobatics Tactician. If we just pick an Acrobatics now, we're open to it. It's not obvious that that's great, but it's card draw. So in the worst case scenario, it's still pretty good. Yeah, I think might as well. Fire Pot versus Energy Pot. If we'd taken the Choke, we'd probably hold the Energy Pot. I think as is, we'd probably Fire Pot. Yeah. Haven't really had that much trouble playing the hand so far. Alright, so Fire or Elite here. We're at 48. Got 2 very strong potions. Feels like the deck's kind of powering through stuff. I think we can probably do 3 Elites here. Gremlin Knob begs to differ. Are we playing Envenom or Poison Stab Bane? I think probably Poison Stab Bane. Poison Stab already makes Bane do the double attack, so... I guess Envenom with a Cunning Pot, though. I guess Terror's getting established either way. Neutralize is always happening. Poison Stab Bane does 3 poison and 20 damage. So we'd go to 65. I think Envenom is bait. But with the Cunning Pot and a Blade Dance and a Endless Agony, I'm not too sure. It starts way behind though. It starts 20 damage and 3 poison behind, which has got to be far enough behind that it's not good, right? There's no way it adds. What are we counting that as? Like 25 damage? Yeah, that's absurd. Okay. Oh, good point. Yeah, I didn't count that correctly, because Terror's here. Oh, I might have lethal here. It looks like we certainly do. Okay. Yeah, Firepot's lethal. Either one's lethal. Which one do we want to keep? Probably the Cunning Pot. It's 2 less damage, but you can allocate it, however. And we have Envenom in the deck. We might get a Strength Pot, too. That's true. We should calculate a gamble for die to die first. Good point. Okay. I guess it's an egg deck. Prepared sometimes is a component of infinites with acrobatics. Prepared reflex is an infinite. Unfortunately, prepared and reflex are not acrobatics tactician, so there's like 2 sort of seemingly related but actually independent infinites there, and we've already kind of committed to the acrobatics side, so I think we're just going to stick with that. If we pick up a reflex, we'll probably take a prepared, but how does Bane work with Envenom? Yeah, so it deals the damage, Envenom procs, and then it checks to see if it has poison, so it works the way you want it to. Phantasmal Killer. I like doubling things. Doubling things that are also multiplied by 1.5. Especially when they're die to die. Die to die suddenly hitting for 39. 39 AoE damage. Well, not quite 39 AoE, 26 AoE with 39 to 1 target. Yeah, seriously, yeah, Bane and Venom are not normally like big superstars that you would pick, but when you start with them in the deck, it matters, right? Not super sold on Phantasmal Killer. We've got a pretty small deck, and Phantasmal Killer is pretty irrelevant if you're going to infinite. It seems like we're usually infiniting this month. Worth noting, Phantasmal Killer is an effect on you, not your enemies. So if you like play Phantasmal Killer and split Slime Boss, you still do double damage to the big slimes, which is an advantage. Quick Slash Plus honestly is not too bad either. 12 damage. Draw a card. Can get it. But I think we have enough damage. We just perfected Gremlin Knob, so. It's probably Phantasmal Killer or Skip. I'm leaning towards Skip. End up overestimating your damage by the time you reach late game. It's interesting. Yeah, I've definitely had runs like that, where like especially runs kind of like this, right, where you have a bunch of like exhaust based damage, right? These die to dies do so much work that it's like the results from combat are telling us we're super strong. There's no way we can run out of damage, but like by the time we start fighting like Gremlin Leader, right, die to die is not doing a significant fraction of his health. It's still good in the fight because it clears out gremlins really effectively. It's really good in slavers, but like against Gremlin Leader herself, and Book of Stabbing, it's really not that much damage. Yeah, exactly. If Phantasmal Killer is not good on turn 1, it's not good with infinites. It seems like we would likely care about one of those 2 things. It is really good though. And we're taking it early, so it probably ends up getting an upgrade, so it costs 0. It really just costs us a card draw. Maybe we end up getting like Chemax, so Doppelgangers drawing a bunch of cards. We've already got an Acrobatics in the deck. So like, how many cards cost 0 and doubles your damage? Just seems incredibly strong. But I think we've got the tools we need to fight the elites that are in front of us, both in Act 1 and in Act 2. I think we need to start finding an Act 3 solution. I don't know if Phantasmal Kill is really up to the bar for that. Because, like, okay, it's turn 1, you're against Reptomancer, you've got a Phantasmal Killer in hand. Like, that's great, but it doesn't help you solve the daggers, you know? You need to be, like, killing 2 daggers on turn 1. You want to skip it. It's not helping us with any problems we actually have. Work Alchem tends to be better in Silent than other classes, because Silent has the most access to Intangible. So Orc Alchem can just, you go Intangible and then you block all the damage with Orc Alchem. Seems great. So with Envenom and Endless Agony, we can actually land Terror if we want. We can't do that and play Survivor, though. Or Blade Dance. Yeah, Orc Alchem is super effective here. Yeah, I guess Survivor's only worth 2 health, right? So we just skip Survivor. Ooh. Maybe we skip Terror, too. Because Terror does, what, like 10 damage? But Blade Dance does 12. Yeah, I guess I'll do Blade Dance then. Because Blade Dance is, it's not actually not just 12, it's 16 damage. And then more next turn with the Envenom. Seems busted. Oops, I chose the wrong target. I guess I'll just commit to it. We probably have enough damage to kill him next turn. 4 now, he goes to 21. Yeah, he dies to Cunning Pot at the worst case. Neutralize kills him, but Neutralize also blocks here. We don't have to spend a potion because it's just 20%. It seems like this is the turn to spend a potion if we want to. Okay, I'm gonna use the Cunning Pot here. Oh, right. These are Shiv pluses. That wastes some damage. Okay, I'll waste damage. Blur is negative block here, so might as well draw 2 extra cards. Cool. Ooh, Warpaint. Get an extra Blade Dance. Double Blade Dance Warpaint. Pretty exciting. Boy, all of our relics have been upgraded so far. 2 eggs and Warpaint. Alright, I'll take a Blade Dance and Warpaint. Fine. Did I? Damn it. Did I? What the hell? There's 2 Didais in the deck. Double Blur box for 13, we take 5. Or we could double Blade Dance, which kills 2 slimes. And we take 0. Seems better. Orc Alchem's so good. Footwork Plus. We have 2 blurs, so I think we're pretty encouraged to take Footwork Plus here. That's a pretty reasonable way to try and scale our block. Choke Plus is not bad either. Predator Plus, also good. These all say plus, they're all good. We are sort of creeping up on our deck size limit if we want to infinite. Currently have 18 cards minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Minus 8 cards, so we're up to 10 already. I kind of missed that Calculated Gamble got upgraded, so that added a card to the deck. Yeah, this is the 3rd choke we've seen, that's true. So we're already required to get net -2 cards if we want to infinite. Which, I mean, we probably do. So we got to be real careful about taking permanent cards. So I think we'll take a footwork, because footwork's really good and not permanent. Oh, wow. We could do 6 elites? Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, I thought we were doing 5. 1, 2, 3. Nope, I guess we were doing 4. So we can do 5 elites, maybe? Gremlin Knob again. Seems like we were pretty good against Gremlin Knob last time, but we did kind of terror him on one and used a potion. So we got a little bit lucky. I think we generally expect to lose like 8 health to him. It seems like we've got 8 health to spare. Want that relic. Alright, I'm willing to fight. Alright, we got terror on one again. I guess we expect to take 2, right? Not 8. I think Envenom's probably better than Footwork. With the Neutralize, we could take 0. Could. Depends on what we draw here. Yeah, looks like lethal to me. Sweet. Oh my god, he's got a Fossilized Helix. Well, that was worth it. No. I guess we could take Crippling Cloud. We've got quite a bit of poison. Getting some extra weak would be nice. It's a non-permanent card. It's a pretty expensive non-permanent card for a deck that might be trying to get an infinite, though. Weak is very effective against Slime Boss, though. I actually don't care about Slime Boss's damage at all, right? I just picked up a Fossilized Helix. Okay. I'll skip it. Yeah, I think we're done picking poison cards. We've got enough. I mean, if we get a Catalyst, that changes. We'll pick up Bouncing Flask or something, but... Gremlin Knob twice in a row. Gremlin Knob rematch. I guess Envenom Blade Dance is the line. I'll go ahead and use the Fear Pot. Fear Pot's not super valuable in a deck with a Terror in it, and I do really want to smork Gremlin Knob. Oops, I clicked outside the window. Is there anything worth drawing with Calculated Gamble? I guess we could play Endless Agony. Yeah, I'm gonna skip it. Yeah, I don't want to draw a die to die or something. We actually would have gotten Endless Agony. And we're gonna skip Terror. I don't think we need it. I don't want to make him angry. Yeah, we still have the buffer up, so it's kind of silly. Okay. Well, really victimized Gremlin Knob in that Act 1. We killed 3 Gremlin Knobs. We perfected every single one of them, too. An absolute Gremlin Knob stomp. Our damage ratio for Gremlin Knob was like 180 to 0. This Poison Stab says plus on it. There's also an Eviscerate plus. Second Acrobatics is generally not required. I guess it is actually required if you want to do a Tactician Infinite. You need 2 Acrobatics so they can draw each other. We've got a Calculated Gamble, we don't need to do that. We actually don't even need the Acrobatics for the Infinite. If we get a Reflex and Tactician, or just a Reflex, actually. Calculated Gamble's already Infinite. Doesn't Doesn't really seem like we need more card draw. I'd rather just upgrade the one acrobatics than pick a second one. Shop or question mark? Question mark could be big fish, which is, I think, worse than a shop. Golden idol, which is better. Living wall, which is better. Mushrooms, which is arguably better. Scrap ooze, which is much better. Shining light, which is... How much health do we want to spend? We have some fairly good upgrades. Envenom really needs an upgrade. Terror. Acrobatics. Noxious fumes. Survivor. Neutralize. A lot of good upgrades. So Shining Light I think we're probably yes on. But we like really need the Envenom upgrade. So I was planning on doing an Envenom upgrade here. But if we do Shining Light we might not have enough health. So I think Shining Light's actually probably bad. Cleric is fine. Serpent is bad. Wing Statue's fine. Yeah. I guess with a frozen egg, you're saying we have enough health to upgrade at Shining Light and upgrade the Envenom. Yeah, it's reasonable, but the big slimes do a lot of damage too. So assuming slime boss is hitting us, is taking the buffer, I don't really want to have 20 health or whatever against big slimes. I feel like the shop is really good because shop is guaranteed to have a power, and we have frozen egg. So if we like hit a wraith form, we like win the game, right? Or like an accuracy. We actually can't afford a shop relic, right? Oh no, we can. We can afford. Yeah, it's only 170. Blasphemy. We can't get Blasphemy. That's a Watcher card. You think he's got a Toxic Egg at the shop? Alright, let's look at the shop. The shop is good. Medkit. Another die-to-die. Kind of whiffed on the powers. Infinite Blades Panache seems not great. We also didn't get Toxic Egg. Medkit gives us a little bit... Medkit kind of counts as like 2 card removes if we're going for an infinite, so that's fairly valuable. Actually, wait, is Concentrate an infinite? Can you do Concentrate Acrobatics infinites? If they're both upgraded, you can, right? Because this is -3 cards. And then... This is +3 cards? No, this is +2 cards, because you have to draw it, and then you discard 1. You sure about that, Sparkle Crouch? This draws 4 cards. Yeah, there'd be 3 cards... Yeah, sure, with Reflex, yeah. I mean, without Reflex or Tactician. I don't think it works. I mean, I guess you'd need 2 Acrobaticses, too. Although, no, it definitely does work with 2 Acrobatics, right? Because the Concentrate can pay for both Acrobatics. Yeah. So pick a Concentrate, card remove something, pick up another Acrobatics. Or wait, what about Gamble? Gamble doesn't always work. It could work. Yeah, and Venom is the plan for the upgrade. Haha! Sorry. We could, I mean, this infinite's with, like, backflip, too, though, right? Backflip, Concentrate, Acrobatics is an infinite. So we could do, like, Concentrate, Medkit. Yeah, Panache is not bad either. Panache. Just for getting there. So if we do concentrate medkit, we're spending 210. We have 54 left. Not enough for any of the potions. It's enough for an outmaneuver. No, not a very exciting shop. I could just remove a card, too. Although, what cards are good to remove? We could still just remove the Envenom. It seems like we don't really need the Envenom Bane thing anymore. We mostly just have 2 Blade Dances for damage. Can remove Poison Stab. That was helpful in Act 1, but that's over now. Oh, the hell with it. Alright. Fairly reasonable to do Acrobatics instead of Envenom. Terror also makes sense. Both Terror and Envenom are 1 energy per fight upgrades. But I want that Envenom playable. Okay. I think I'm actually going to Doppel instead of investing in energy and Die-to-Die. Die-to-Die is like, it's good later too. I'd kind of just rather have the energy on the card. Might as well Acrobatics, I guess. It's got 9 poison, so he takes 9, goes to 89. If we Die-to-Die, he splits now. I think that's probably not what we want. We save the Terror or just get rid of it? I think we save it for a big slime. Might as well blur. The Blurricade, it's happening. How does that work? Whatever damage you put into this guy, you put into both guys. Yeah, exactly. When he splits, they both get the same health as him. Or as he had. I think we want to walk both of them close to the split line so we can... Oh, saving Terror was weird. Well, Terror just wasn't worth very much damage there. Was the reason for saving it. So they both take. So he takes 4, goes to 39. He splits at 31. So he's got 7 damage left. So if we double shiv him, he splits. I don't think we want that, so I'm gonna split the shivs. Oh shit! Did I forget Hourglass? Yeah, looks like we're fine. We're just splitting him this turn. I'd rather get a big split on Acid Slime. I don't know why Medical Kit flashes when you play Slimes. Seems really silly. Okay. Bane kills 1. Poison Stab does 8, so that also kills 1. But we can't Bane this one. It's got too much health. I guess we take 10. Oh, 4, right? Orichalcum's so good. Oh wait, 0. Orichalcum plus buff. Sweet, perfect slime boss. Seems good. Normally kind of a hard fight for Silent. Not so much here. Another shot at a Phantasmal Killer. Storm of Steel discards the whole hand. We've already got a thing that discards the whole hand. So we shouldn't pick Storm of Steel unless we want the shivs. And we don't not want the shivs. Yeah, this is like we had a run like 2 days ago. Maybe it was yesterday, where like we had this many relics like at the end of the run. We had like a 1/3 full relic bar by the end of the game. But we fought 5 Act 1 elites, so... Yeah, Burst is okay with Blur. I mean, we've got the footwork, so... Burst in a block card makes sense. That Blur is currently blocking for 11. Yeah, yesterday was the bottled Dark Embrace Ironclad. That deck was insane. That was like a guaranteed turn 1 infinite every time, which is just about the best you can do in Slay Spire. I kind of want to skip here, though, because these are all permanent cards, and we're right on the line where our deck size is too big to infinite. Although Medkit does give us some room. Burst, Storm of Steel. That's right. That's how you get the maximum number of Dead Branch cards. You just get all the shivs, shuffle them, draw them, play them, get new cards. Burst is nice, though. Actually, wait. Burst Acrobatics means that we have enough cards for the Concentrate Infinite. That's kind of wacky. So the... Why would I even want to do this infinite? This is just an infinite that plays an infinite number of cards and does nothing. It's not like we have, like, Letter Opener or something. It's like it literally just takes infinite beat damage. Makes Time Eater angry. So yes, I do think that's an infinite, but it's also very silly. Because you can, if you have Burst, the acrobatics can draw your acrobatics. Hold on a second, gotta do bread stuff. All right. Yeah, so this technically infinites but does nothing. If we had, like, tough bandages, we'd do it, but we don't. Okay, I'm gonna skip these. Pyramid lets us draw our 10-card hand. Pyramid's not too scary with Medkit. Concentrates here also for clearing out some hand gunk. We don't really have any combos that we're trying to line up. So Pyramid's not, like, amazingly excellent. Could also take Coffee Dripper or Philo Stone. We didn't rest in Act 1, so maybe we never need to rest again. Get some extra energy. We shouldn't have too much trouble drawing a 10-card hand if part of the combo is Acrobatics Plus. Philostone also. Get some birds up in this. I think it's probably just Pyramid. I don't see any reason to skip it. Alright, I guess we weren't supposed to remove the outmaneuver. Outmaneuver now got much better. Pyramid outmaneuver is pretty great. We need that energy. Alright, I think we feel pretty good about Act 2 elites, because we've got 2 die-to-dies, and a lot of damage. And we're not afraid of wounds, and there's a 4 elite line here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ends with a Mega Elite. Yeah, Orichalcum's here too. I guess actually there's 2 ways to get 4 elites. We could start with this one, and then go this one, that one. But this one has extra fire, so I don't know why I would skip that. Doesn't seem like this choice really matters. Okay. Not really sure what you mean. What interaction are you saying that Orichalcum and Runic Pyramid have? Seems like they're pretty orthogonal. What do we do with this doppelganger? Those blend emotes are pretty on point. I can just play Doppel for 0 later if I want to. Okay. Footwork Blur plus blocks out here. Might as well. Envenom is never going to hit, but whatever. Oh wait, I wonder if this is one of those, if this is one of those Endless Agony Infinites. If we'd taken the burst, could we do an Endless Agony Infinite? Yeah, I think we could. It'd be really complicated, though. So, like, burst acrobatics, draw full hand, discard, Endless Agony and one other card, and then concentrate to get the energy back, discard some random cards, burst acrobatics to draw. So burst acrobatics draws net 5 cards, right? Or net 4, but draws 5 cards from the discard. So it draws 5 cards. There'd be 4 or 5 cards in the discard, yeah. So we would be able to infinite Endless Agony with that. So it is actually infinite damage if we pick the burst, but very inconvenient. Well, he's trying to hit us. Can remove his artifact charges to no end. I guess we could calculate a gamble and get back to neutralize. If we block for 11, we block out. Sort of. I guess that's good enough. Yeah, sorry, there's actually no ghosts in the box, so I kind of did a... Here, I should change the stream title. I don't know what was in the box, though. The box is just confusing. It's like a physical sag. It's a dagger box. Here, change the title. The box was a blur. No, it was a dagger box. Yeah, I guess I'll calculate a gamble. Get rid of his Sender's Bane. Gosh. Do we just, like, poison him to death? This is getting really irritating. I guess we just poison him to death. We've got all of his artifact charges gone. Alright, we blocked for 22. He's weak. And whatever. Pulling off a Blurricade against Spirit Guardian is kind of impressive, I have to admit. Do we have lethal? No. These, like, don't even get through the armor. Gamble can get, like, concentrate. Oh, I guess a neutralize is pretty good. Okay, we poisoned him to death. Wait, Calculated Gamble has a beta... oh, I guess you're talking about the beta art. This is a Fourier analysis? Huh. It seems like there's a lot of different types of analyses going on here. Alright. Second footwork. I guess. I don't know why I'm taking second footwork. Is there like a justification for this? We have 2 blurs. The footwork says plus on it. Having 6 decks is just like a lot. It's just a lot. And then we can block people with it. See, it's kind of horrible. I kind of just want to calculate and gamble it. But I don't really want more Endless Agonies. Maybe I do want more Endless Agonies. Because then I'm less likely to draw Dazes. Alright. Alright, sure. We take... Oh, she took the buffer there. Shoot. I should have tried harder to protect the buffer. I missed that. Isn't footwork always good? No. It's usually good. It's like... It's a decent card. But it's slow, right? Also, hi, Mubarak Raza. You say when you're this close to infinite. How close to an infinite are we exactly? I can't tell. It feels like we're really far away. It's like there's nothing useful to do with this infinite yet. If we got a tactician, then we're obviously like infinite really quickly, but if we assume we're not getting those kind of cards, doesn't seem like we're that close. Well, that hurts. Just a reflex would be enough. Reflex would get us infinite Endless Agony. Because of the calculated gamble. Let's just look for lethal. It's safer to just Survivor and take 4. Actually, can we miss lethal? So we draw 5 cards. If we draw 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, we actually can't miss. Yeah, I enjoy Endless Agony Infants. There's a dodge and roll. Dodge and roll's got to be good with 2 footwork pluses, right? It is a card, and cards are Kronger, but like we have to pick a dodge and roll with 6 decks. It blocks for 20. Cringe and roll. The word is Kronger, Bishop Star, so you should know you invented it. I feel like skill pots are better than attack pots on Silent. Because skill pots can have, like, Crippling Cloud and stuff. Skill pot can also give us an infinite, right? Yeah, we found that out together. He came into the stream and said that he invented it. But in my heart, you invented it. I'm gonna take skill pot. Alright, I think we're still on our plan of hunting elites. We didn't perfect those hallway fights, but that's okay, we didn't need to. Transform 2 cards could reduce the deck size a little bit. Get rid of a Poison Stab and a Bane, probably. Those cards are pretty bad. Also, just like Jaxed is fairly good here. Jaxed, Blade Dance. Get some strength, blow people up. Just do like a stat Silent. Get a bunch of decks, get a bunch of strength. Punch people in the face. Poison Stab and Bane into Reflex Tactician. Yeah, that'd be sick. It doesn't take much. I mean, the transforms are super good with that many eggs in the relic bar, right? Like, we're gonna hit a power or an attack, no doubt. It's pretty unlikely that we hit 2 skills. And even if we do, skills are Reflex and Tactician, right? Second Acrobatics would be fine, too. We might eventually need one. Seems like this progresses us toward our expected win condition, which is an infinite, and this is like sort of goes a different direction. Seems like Jax costs a lot of health. Oh, also I fixed the bot. Or I didn't fix the bot. I just asked the author of the bot what was wrong with it, and he was like, should be working now. So I guess he kicked it. So this works now. Yeah, I think we're going to do transforms. Is it Poison Stab Bane? Are there other targets we would like to do? Doppelganger's not really contributing anything. Yeah, seems like all the other cards are reasonable. At least they're temporary if they don't contribute to being good. So we got a second dodge and roll. So we're definitely full on that, and then Tools a trade plus. Sweet. Tools is nice. The Nest. Pretty reasonable Ritual Dagger. We have Pyramid, so we can pretty much always proc it. We're not planning on going to a shop. I think the only issue with Ritual Dagger is the health. And the question, do we need it? Funk Master, if getting Jax was like getting the vaccine, I'd be clicking that Jax button. Get in there. Get that vaccine. I can go outside now. I've had parties with friends. Nature's healing. I also just like gold. Gold removes. Where are we at with deck size now? So 22 cards, pretty thick deck for an infinite. Invite must have gotten lost in the mail. Yeah, sorry, Brocky. Moving on. 22 cards minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll come back to that. 9, 10, 11. So it's an 11 card deck currently. If you count Endless Agony as having been removed, which is not fair if we're going to do an Endless Agony loop. Endless Agony actually takes up 2 deck slots if we're going to do Endless Agony in the loop, and our max hand size is 10. So our max hand size is functionally 9, so we're still 2 cards over. Yeah, adding another card seems bad. Alright, I'm just going to take the gold. I think we've got a good enough plan. We don't need to add Ritual Dagger here. That's card remove. We don't have any strikes in defense, so we're never clicking the other one. Let's take card remove. Removable cards include Survivor, Neutralize, Calculated Gamble? No, this is part of the Infinite. I think. The Blur minus, Blade Dance's Concentrate? No, we need... How does this work? Sorry. We need another Acrobatics, and then... Confusing things happen. Yeah, we got a full hand with 2 Endless Agonies in it. We play 1 Endless Agony, we concentrate 4 cards from the discard, we play 2 Acrobatics, which draws the first Acrobatics and the Concentrate back that we can loop. Yeah, so actually, you're right. We are allowed to go up to 11 cards, because there's always an Acrobatics or a Concentrate or something in the discard. But no, because Endless Agony is still 2 of the cards in hand, right? So we need 11 cards total, which means we need 10 cards in the deck. Alright. Whatever. We're removing a card here. Is it the Blur minus? I don't think we would need 2 blurs, really. Maybe it's... I love Hanabi. Hanabi's great. Have you ever gotten a perfect score in Hanabi, Arc2Tech? I have not. I'm just asking. I did know they were making a Spire board game, yeah. I will buy it, I'm sure. I don't know. Are we supposed to get rid of Blade Dance now? That seems wrong. Maybe it's Neutralize. I don't consider multicolor to be part of the game. I don't know why. Yeah, because like multicolor just like it brings up too many questions about like what the rule is. I know that those questions are like resolvable, but I don't know. I feel like the base game is like so elegant and simple that like adding the multicolor cards kind of like hurts my soul a little bit. So I don't ever play with them. Yeah, it's true. Is it Survivor? We have actually quite a few block cards now. I kind of like having 2 blurs. But Survivor just blocks for so much. If we go to Survivor Plus and the 6 decks, the Survivor's blocking for 17. Oh, yeah. It's so Arc2Tech. It's that is kind of like that's kind of the question of Hanabi. It's like there's sort of an evolution of each player group, right? As you develop like hand organization strategies, and I feel like the sort of end point of those is probably not people are having a lot of fun. I feel like the most interesting part of Hanabi is when like people are first learning it and like learning to communicate and pick up on those signals. But you're right that like the hand organization stuff is generally required to get a perfect score. Unless you just want to play a lot. I guess if you got really lucky. Okay, so Survivor could go... Arguments for Survivor, it blocks for a lot. It's a pretty decent argument. We don't currently have Reflex or Tactician, so the discard isn't useful, but we could in the future. Oh, yeah, sorry. To answer Captain Grimm's question, we have Medkit. We've Neutralize is our only source of weak, so it prevents some damage. Die is non-permanent, so it's Terror and an Envenom. Blur Plus is not a candidate for remove because we would just remove the Blur Minus. Calculated Gamble, I think, is part of the Infinite. I'm a little bit confused about what exactly the Infinite is. Kind of depends on what we get. But likely contributor. This is a non-permanent card. Blur, so I think, yeah. I think Blur is probably the worst card of the cards we've talked about so far. I think it's probably worse than Survivor and Neutralize. This Blur is currently the worst card. That is non-permanent, so it's Noxious Fumes. Endless Agony is part of the loop. Blade Dance versus Blur. I don't know. We have an Envenom, and I feel like the Blade Dance is a lot of our damage, but maybe we don't need two of them. Yeah, we have to get rid of a Blade Dance eventually. So I don't know. Blur versus Blade Dance. It does seem like if you want to do Blurricade, you kind of need two. Although eventually our deck size will be low, so maybe it's not necessary. We definitely don't need two Blade Dances long term. But it's pretty helpful in Act 2, so I'm a little bit hesitant to remove one here. I think it's probably still Blur. I'll be really interested to see how much the Slay the Spire board game focuses on the one-player experience, because, like, the Slay the Spire video game is one player, right? So it sort of implicitly promises that the board game will be actually playable one player. A lot of board games that claim they're playable one player are just, like, super sad if you play it one player. It's just like, okay, here's rules to simulate playing the other players. And then you're just sitting in your basement alone, pretending you have friends, basically. It's really unfortunate. Most board games have terrible one-player experiences. Acrobatics is not removable. We already talked about Blade Dance. I think it's better than Blur at the moment. Footworks are non-permanent. Concentrate maybe is part of the combo. Depends on what we get. We don't really need two dodge and rolls. One of these dodge and rolls was involuntary. One of them was picked intentionally. They do scale with decks really well. They currently generate 20 block per card, which is incredible. It's more than Survivor Plus, and we don't have to discard a card. So I think dodge and rolls are probably better than Survivor, so I don't think they're really candidates for removal here, since we've already eliminated Survivor. Okay, so I think it is Blur. Blur, and then next one's Blade Dance, and then maybe the other Blade Dance. Okay. And we're going left for the extra fire. Alright. Double Blade Dance solves the gremlins. And we can develop footwork, I guess. We want to hold the Die because he's summoning now. So I guess we'll develop some powers. We've only got one Blur now, so I don't really want to use it until I have a reasonable amount of block to try and save. So I'll play the dodge and roll to develop some block to save. We need doppelganger here. Double die solves the gremlins. So we'd have to block for 33. Kind of want to calculate gamble into that neutralize. So we could play double die, blur, calculated gamble. That would draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards, which is all of these. So it's guaranteed to hit neutralize. We'd block for 18, and then we would neutralize. He would hit for 24, I believe. So we don't block out completely, but we do a decent job. That's true, we do with buffer. Good point. I mean, we don't take damage. We don't block out completely, so... Okay. Just keep discarding that doppelganger. Get the terror down, do a bunch of damage. Develop a footwork, I guess. Boy, Gremlin Leader's got no breaks here. Gremlin Leader's just attacking every turn. Doesn't seem like we need acrobatics, we've got tons of block. We need to neutralize on Leader again. We used both die, so we don't have an obvious solution for these sneakers. We do have just like an absolute ton of block though. I guess it's only 34. But we're only taking 44. If we kill one sneaky gremlin, that's plenty. Can we like dodge and roll, concentrate, blur? Because then we block out perfectly. We can, we have to discard either the Ascender's Bane or the Shiv. To do that. I guess I'll do the Ascender's Bane because Shiv could help us kill Sneaky Gremlin next turn. Actually, I'll do Blur instead of Survivor. Because we're not saving anything either way. I guess it doesn't matter. I'll save the Shiv because we have Envenom next turn. Okay, and I guess I'll dodge and roll to develop some block for next turn. When Leader might be attacking again. Luckily, the Leader has found her breaks. And now we go for the kill. Oh, we have a kill. Okay, fight's over. Mummified Hand. Mummified Hand, Frozen Egg's pretty powerful. That Envenom Plus starting to look a lot better. Mummified Hand, Envenom, Noxious Fumes, 2 footworks. Seems great. Piercing Well's a non-permanent card. Pretty effective scaling block card. Nice for resetting Time Eater and Awaken one. You know, we've also been having some energy problems with the Runic Pyramid, so that helps solve them. Sorry, I gotta do bread stuff. Okay. Sorry about that. What are we doing here? Oh, we're considering Piercing Whale. I don't know. Seems like we block really effectively with just big ol' footwork, dodge and roll things. I guess it's like pretty helpful against like Book of Stabbing and Slavers on turn 1, though. Okay. Feels like an upgrade probably, right? 19 health puts us up to 67, so we only lose out on 1 health of value. Upgrade would go on what? Yeah, Concentrate. Feels a lot more playable and works better in the Infinite with an upgrade, although it actually doesn't matter, right? Because we... or it doesn't matter for an Infinite, because we need another Acrobatics anyway. But I guess maybe it matters if we do Backflip. We could also just upgrade Terror, get a discount there. Upgrade Neutralize, get some more weak on the table. But Concentrate makes a lot of sense. Endless Agony would upgrade our damage, which matters against Time Eater, because it's currently really low. Right. Yeah, this Concentrate's felt pretty bad so far. Discarding 2 cards would definitely help. But drawing 4 cards is also pretty nice. They're both +1 card, I guess. Technically. I think with the Mummified hand, we're maybe under a little bit less energy pressure, so I think drawing a card is probably better than not losing one. Doppelganger? I don't know. I haven't really been playing the Doppelganger much. I mean, I guess it would be better if I did play it more, but... we can either just let the buffer take this, or we can Piercing Whale, double dodge and roll. Both work. Yeah, we could remove Doppelganger for sure. If we get, like, Chemex, then it's pretty good for going on turn 2, or going early. If we die Blade Dance, then she heals next turn, which is pretty valuable. I'm going to hold the buffer. Also blocks for 8 next turn. Could be useful. Isn't, turns out. Alright, let's just get her to heal then. Oh, maybe it is. Aha, it is. Okay. Wow, Tools of the Trade is insane now with Mummified Hand. Cost 0, makes something else cost 0. I assume this is lethal on Centurion. Yeah, it is. Blur Survivor blocks out. I guess we'll develop Footwork, because why not? Actually, Envenom is free here, because any of the targets are good. I said Blur Survivor, yeah, whatever. Okay. I think these are all no's. Flying Maze green does some damage. Deflect, I think, could be our source of block in an endless agony loop, technically. Storm of Steel seems bad. We don't have a Tactician or Reflex or anything. I don't want Deflect to be my source of block. I want like Dodge and Roll and Blur to be my source of block. Yeah, no infinite shenanigans net yet, so we've just been doing Shiv stuff. Happy Flower seems quite good. We need energy pretty badly. Sapphire Key is appealing as well, but I'll skip it. Alright, Book of Stabbing is our first elite? No, second. We did Gremlin Leader already. We have no block. Oh wait, we can block the first attack, and then the second one takes the buffer. A little bit too much energy this turn. We'll go ahead and get the poison started with the Endless Agony. I think I just want to Blade Dance Calculated Gamble. Seems like a pretty bad hand. I guess we can get the powers down. No. Alright, Piercing Wail blocks out. And we can get more poison. I'll save the Neutralize. Could be useful next turn. Doesn't cost us anything to hold it. It is indeed useful this turn. Okay. Free Acrobatics. Let's get the Terror down and then block with Blur Survivor. Draw some cards. We could Concentrate and Blade Dance or Dodge and Roll. We could just hold these. I guess there's no reason to concentrate now. If we want to concentrate, we can just do it next turn. No good reason to skip Neutralize, though. Weak is just as good next turn as it is this turn. Okay. We need to block for 14 to block out. Double Dodge and Roll does that. Survivor does that. Or 15, rather. So Double Dodge and Roll does. Survivor does not. So let's get that in there. We can Blade Dance, Concentrate, Double Die. Just discarding all the shivs. Seems a little bit sus. We do have 20 block next turn. He's probably hitting for 7 times 6, though, so we need to plan on getting lethal. I guess if we just Blade Dance and hold the die-to-dies, then we can play them both next turn. No reason to try to play him now. $42. Let's come to this. We can still block Blur Survivor. Let's get the tools down. Okay, Survivor's free, that's nice. Alright, doesn't look like we're getting lethal this turn, so I'll play Blur Survivor. And we got the energy for the die-to-dice, so might as well put those in. And look for lethal next turn. Yep, got it. Sweet. Alright. Perfect Book of Stabbing, like that. Wow, so many upgrade relics. Frozen Egg, Molten Egg, Warpaint, and Whetstone. I feel like the game's kind of trolling us at this point. Sneaky Strike is just a better version of Endless Agony, right? We don't actually need the extra card, because we have plenty of cards from Acrobatics Concentrate. Sneaky Strike also costs 0. We passed a Madness at a shop. Madness on Sneaky Strike could have been energy positive, which is a much better source of energy than Endless Agony. We could have almost done an infinite with like Calculated Gamble, Acrobatics, Sneaky Strike. Actually, that is an infinite if we discard an Endless Agony, right? Discard an Endless Agony and play one, because then we have an extra card. Yeah. No, we don't, because we'd have to play one, or else we'd get too many Endless Agonies. Yeah, it is tough to skip Sneaky Strike, because our damage matters a lot, right? Time Eater, yeah. And doing 4 damage this cycle is not good. Doing 16 is much better. Alright, I'll pick it, but I'm not super happy about it. Both die to dies? Okay. Sure. You don't see that every day. Strength Pot versus Skill Pot. Skill Pot can give us a Reflexer Tactician, which makes us infinite, I think, still. We can go back to not counting Endless Agony in the deck. The nice thing about Endless Agony is we don't actually have to remove it. We can just play it and then it's gone, right? So adding Sneaky Strike is really not that expensive. Strength Pot's not fantastic, but neither is Skill Pot. Yeah, I guess I'll take Strength Pot instead. Okay. Ceramic Fish is a pretty easy skip. Yeah, we could drink the brew there, that's fair. Got plenty of money. I think I'm pretty happy to fight 2 more elites, right? We are committed to the second one as soon as we fight the first one, but the first one can't be Book of Stabbing, but the second one could be. Fighting a Strength Book of Stabbing would be pretty rough. But we did just perfect a Book of Stabbing. Can't be that hard. But it was not a super dominating fight. Alright, I'll commit. Slavers. Alright, this is a bad draw, so I'm gonna drink both potions. See what we can find to make this better. Nothing. We have Survivor Sneaky Strike, so that's probably happening. Blur too. So if we Blur and Survivor, we block for 19. Doesn't block the first 2, so he takes the buffer and we take 14. That's really unfortunate. Are there any attacks that block for Silent? There are attacks that draw. Dagger Throw. Oh, Dash. Good point. Check for Dash. Alright, I'll look for a Dash. Nope. There's Dagger Throw. So we can draw a card. Take a look. Actually, with Masterful Stab, we might just be able to kill Red Slaver. So we have 12 plus 18 is 30, plus another 12 is 42. It's not quite enough. Actually, if we Forge Pot, we can, though, right? Spending all the potions is a little bit spooky. We do have 50% potion chance, so we probably get another one. Why would Backstab be better? Just because we can't redraw it? So we're one off with the strength, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't think we really care about redrawing stuff. Alright. This is not lethal, right? Yeah, 14, so we'd get up to 44. Let me just check that again. 18 plus 12 is 30, plus 14 is 44. Yep, off by 1. Okay. I guess we have to discard Fumes, because every other card is important, and we have to Survivor before Sneaky Strike. Fumes is kind of good in the fight, so it doesn't feel amazing, but... Okay. Well, that's a rough turn 1. Alright, let's get that blue slaver down. Dodge and rolls negative blocks, I'll just draw an extra card. Piercing Wail is pretty helpful. Let's see what the powers want to hit. We just get to play the whole hand for 0, basically. Sure, block for 20. Save the neutralize because it doesn't do anything. You get the other die to die, please. Thank you. Okay. Well, we got through it. Took some pretty serious potion damage there. Lost some health as well. We talked about deflect previously, but decided against it. Quick slash as well. Yeah, I think this is max HP. Singing Bolt's pretty nice. Question mark or fight? Fight could be a potion, 60% chance. Question mark could be ghosts, which would be great. Curse Tome, which we would probably say no to. Necronomicon's not terrible because we have a sneaky strike. But the curse is pretty bad. Store is 15%. Should be nice. Altar's obviously bad. Mass Bandits is... we'd probably lose some health, so it puts us in a bit of a danger. But does weaken Book of Stabbing on 1, which is nice. Beggar is useful. Vagrant's useful. Colosseum's probably fine. Library's great. Mausoleum is bad, and Vampires are bad. Fights are bad too, though, right? Fights are gonna be like avocado, mushroom. I'm gonna take a question mark. Alright, library is great. Do we heal? Go to 54 or look for an infinite? Seems like we're supposed to look for an infinite, right? It's very likely they have a tactician or something. Is the Necro Curse immune to Medkit? Yeah, if you look at Medkit, it's status cards only, and Necronomic Curse is a curse, so it's not a status. Yeah, Reflex, Tactician, Second Acrobatics, or Backflip. A lot of cards get us there. Accuracy's not bad. Backflip technically makes us infinite, I think. Still have 2 Blade Dances, right? So accuracy makes Blade Dance do 30 damage. Is there an Acro here? Oh, there is, yeah. Acro and Backflip both draw the same number of cards, net. So Backflip is just as effective as Acro and it blocks. So we would take Backflip over Acro. Yeah, it should be infinite, right? And it blocks, does damage with the Sneaky Strike. I think that gets us there. It's not like the best infinite I've ever seen, but... Acro is better than Backflip and procs Reflex or Tactician. Yeah, but we don't have Reflex or Tactician. Like, planning around them is not amazing. Acro Plus does draw another card, which is nice. But Backflip Plus is infinite, and that's really all we need. And Backflip blocks, which is like a huge deal. We have 6 decks, so Backflip Plus blocks for, what is it, 14? It's a lot. Accuracy is really tempting, though. We have Mummified Hand, it says plus on it. Having these Blade Dances hit for 30, like, we don't need to be an infinite deck if we just kill people. We'll probably have another shot at an Acrobatics or Backflip or something. Might not have another shot at a Accuracy. Accuracy does put us further away from an infinite, because we have to draw and play a card and invest 1 energy. Kind of. It's like net 0 energy, though. Usually. Might even be net positive energy. You say going infinite wins instantly. I'm not so sure about that. We have to fight this fight. This fight could test us. We definitely, even if we have a theoretical infinite, it's not fast. It takes us a long time to set it up. We have to exhaust a lot of cards. I kind of think just picking the card that wins the fight in front of us is better. But you're not wrong. Like, infinites are very good. And especially if we pick the acrobatics and, like, upgrade it, then we are, you know, able to get through the process of setting up the infinite, of exhausting the deck down with Mummified Hand really quickly. It's pretty appealing. Draw a bunch of cards. So, okay, that was Slavers. Worst case scenario, next fight is Book of Stabbing. Book of Stabbing with Strength, obviously, so he hits for either 20 or, what is it, 27 on turn 1? Yeah, 27. Can't really block that, we take some damage. Get a Piercing Wail, at a good time. I mean, we're likely to get Whale when we need it, because we have a Pyramid. We can't upgrade Acrobatics before the Book of Stabbing fight, so Backflip is definitely better for the next fight. Backflip's a nice compromise choice, right? Because it's like, Accuracy is better for right now, Acrobatics is better for Act 4. Backflip accomplishes the infinite, but it's also good against Book of Stabbing. What about the 1,000 cuts? Seems unnecessary. Every third card is Sneaky Strike in the infinite right now. Or is it every third card or every fourth card? So Sneaky Strike is sort of dominating the damage. I guess, like, if it's 4 cards, then 1,000 cuts is adding 50% damage, roughly. It's not nothing. I'm nervous about this next fight, though. Accuracy seems like it probably wins the fight more often. Also, Backflip and Acrobatics are commons. We're likely to see another copy. But it's also possible we don't. Let me just make absolutely sure we have an infinite. Okay. 23 cards, we'd go up to 24 by picking a permanent card. 24 minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, we're counting this now. 9, 10, 11, 12 cards. So it's an 11 card deck. There's 1 card in the discard, we play Backflip to draw it. Or whatever. And then so there's 1 card in the discard pile, we concentrate, now there's 5 cards in the discard pile. Acrobatics draws 4 of them, Backflip draws the other one, and the Acrobatics. No, that doesn't work, right? Because the Acrobatics, after Acrobatics, there's 3 cards in the discard. 1 card from the Concentrate, the Acrobatics, and the card that Acrobatics discarded. So Backflip wouldn't draw it. So we actually do have to take the Acrobatics if we want to do an infinite now. Alright. Alright, that's a good roll. I think we just play all this stuff, right? We get weakened and frailed, though. But, like, this needs to happen, and then, like, this blocks out, right? 11 plus 7. 18, yeah. It's too good to skip. We need to find Die to Die, so Acrobatics should get played. There's Die to Die. Don't need the other one right now. go ahead and do the Sneaky Strike for the refund. Get those Gremlins dead. Play some Shivs. Get Doppelganger out of the deck. No, we can do that anytime. We can do it next turn. Alright, she's summoning, so we're going to hold the Die. And the Piercing Whale, which means we're not playing Calculated Gamble. Guess I'll play this and see what it hits. Dodge and roll, sure, so I'll take the 10 block for next turn. I guess I'll play Blade Dance and Doppel for 1. Drat. Envenom Die does not kill Mad Gremlin. It's off by 1. What's wrong with the sound, Exmungum? I'm gonna do it anyway. We'll just feed him an Endless Agony. Piercing Whale seems pretty effective for blocking this turn. Still need to play Survivor. Guess I might as well play these. There's a weird sound echo that's happening. Huh. Weird. Are we infinite? It's like the low end of the game sound is off. Maybe you're just used to listening to it through different speakers? No, you'd probably have the same speaker set up, right? Bishop says we're infinite. That would start with Calculated Gamble. Hold on, I need to do bread stuff. Okay, so we calculate a gamble, draw these 5, these draw 7, this is 7 cards, so we draw all of them. There's too many cards, so one of them has to go. But none of them exhaust? What? You guys are seeing this, right? There's 6 cards in hand, 5 cards here, that's 11. We've got 12 cards. That's too many, isn't it? Yeah, I think we're not infinite with this deck. We need to get a card removed before this is infinite. So I'm going to Sneaky Strike, because I think we need the damage. And I guess Blade Dance, too, because that's also damage. Who needs infinites? Any coleslaw stands in the chat? Interesting question. I think so. Coleslaw is one of those things where it's like the definition of it is very strange. It's like mango cabbage salad, right? Or not mango. Sorry, I saw this mango. Mayo cabbage salad. It's just an interesting concept. And then you get into like what is a slaw, and there's like more types of slaw. It's a very weird concept for me. Can't really wrap my head around it. Alright, I'm skipping these. High risk reward medium. Yeah, I agree. I like a good coleslaw. Ooh, yeah. No, there's a shop down the way where it was like started by people who started by like a butcher, and they just like absolutely nailed the like meat. It's so good, and they have a really good fried chicken that comes with coleslaw. I'm gonna get one of those for lunch now. You've reminded me that it exists. Now I have to have it. So we can upgrade terror, acrobatics, concentrate. All those make some sense. If mayo is a primary ingredient, then I'm not a fan. I think you and I have different priorities, Moribund. So acrobatics, concentrate help us like get more cards. Actually, concentrate, I guess. Sorry, I have to address what happened in the last fight, which is that we had 12 cards and I thought we had 11. So 24 cards minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, so we have 12 cards in the deck. We still need card remove before we can infinite. So maybe we should just upgrade like a Blade Dance instead of one of the infinite-centric cards. Yeah, we added Sneaky Strike, but then we got to remove Endless Agony for doing that. So Sneaky Strike was actually card neutral. I don't know how I think I did the math wrong at some point. Upgrading Survivor makes some sense. Neutralize plus, get that weak going. A little bit spooked here. Maybe if we do acrobatics, we can do an infinite, even with 12 cards. So we've got 2 cards in the discard, 10 cards in hand. We play concentrate. Now we have, let's see. We discard 4 cards, 6 cards in hand, 6 cards in the discard. Double acrobatics draws 8 cards. It seems like we should do it. This is what people mean by pseudo-infinite. I don't know. Doesn't feel very infinite. Feels significantly non-infinite to me. Feels like we play Sneaky Strike 3 times a turn and then we're sad. I mean, 3 times is a lot, so I guess that's something. That's fair. Well, I guess if we're hunting for something, then upgrading acrobatics is... No, the thing that gets us to an infinite is removing a card. Our acrobatics and concentrate are currently good enough to infinite. We just have too many cards in the deck. No, upgrading concentrate doesn't do anything. The thing is, when we play the second acrobatics, we can't guarantee that we're redrawing the first acrobatics, so we can fizzle. That's the reason it's broken. Because our hand size gets too full. And if we play some other card, then we might draw that card instead of the other acrobatics. Actually, no. Since we can play Neutralize... Maybe... Yeah, I think Neutralize actually does make this infinite, right? Because we have a 0-cost card that doesn't exhaust. I think we might actually be able to guarantee. I think acrobatics helps us more than concentrate for getting there. So let's see. Maybe we can do it. Alright, let's get these powers done. He is attacking here, but he's going to take our buffer either way. We can't stop him. I guess we could hold Blade Dance until Envenom, but I don't want to do that. I kind of want to play Doppelganger and Die to get them out of the way. I want to play Sneaky Strike for damage. I guess the damage is not a priority right now. Oops, this one. Let's get these powers done. Get the Endless Agony out of the deck. Block for a little bit with that. This saves a bunch of health. Can we get anything useful for 0? We can get Ascender's Bane. Concentrate. Ouch. I guess we don't need Blade Dance right now. Okay, let's get Terror and Fumes out of the way. This blocks out and exhausts, which seems good. If we gamble, we could hit Acrobatics, but we wouldn't be able to play it. I guess it's better than holding these, though. Or 2 Acrobatics. Alright, we need to play Doppelganger this turn, so I'll end my turn with that. Okay, I'll save some block for next turn with that and get the Doppelganger gone. Do we gamble? No, there's no point. I'd rather just hold this Acrobatics. Okay. I think we're pretty well set up here. So we start with Consecrate. And then we draw a bunch of cards, and when we get unlucky eventually, we gamble. Okay, we need to play something to make room for this Acrobatics. I guess that's supposed to be Neutralize. This is the time when we got unlucky and didn't get acrobatics, so now we gamble. Neutralize clears out the room. And now we have to draw either acrobatics or gamble, but we are guaranteed to. We got both. Not quite enough hand room to play acrobatics, and we're almost out of energy, so I guess I'll concentrate. Probably not perfectly planned there. But we got an acrobatics anyway. And now we have to gamble. But we're guaranteed to get both acrobatics, so not a big deal. But we are running out of energy. Looks like we're done. Okay. We can blur to save 10 block for later, or we can blade dance for extra damage. We've already split him, unfortunately, so we might as well blade dance. Excuse me. We need to play another card. I guess we concentrate here. Got another acrobatics. Sweet. We need to get lucky. Actually, no, we don't. I think that was guaranteed. I'm not sure. Now we fizzled. Okay. I guess we want to blur for blocking execute. Probably should have played the blade dance first to discard shivs. So we're left with a bunch of extra energy. Alright, so the question here is, do we go for the kill or for the block? Blocking for 66 seems like a lot. I don't think we can get there. We can probably get there enough to survive, though, right? We've already fizzled. Oh, no, wait, we've calculated gamble. Blah. We have to concentrate to a forward sneaky strike. But this acrobatics is guaranteed to hit another one. This acrobatics is guaranteed to get concentrate, I guess. That's what we're hoping for. I want to fit in a sneaky strike and a neutralize. And then I guess I'll calculate a gamble for one card. Maybe it's better than blur. Didn't quite get there, but we didn't die either. He did. That was very sloppy. Could have done that way better. Could have just, like, spent more energy on blocking and killed him in 2 turns. Tools of Trade seems like a pretty phenomenal card in the deck. But do I want 2 of them? Unclear. Probably not. I think that's just stick max HP. Wrist Blade. Astrolabe could reduce the deck size a little bit. Astrolabe would hit like Blade Dance, Survivor, Dodge and Roll or something. Maybe 2 Blade Dances. Wristblade makes the Blade Dances do a lot more damage. Corpse Explosion is a win condition for 1.5 of the 3 Act 3 bosses. I think we're probably just planning to infinite against the 2 of them that you're talking about, right? Donudeka and Awaken One are both infinite targets, I imagine. Wristblade makes us more damage efficient against Time Eater. We are pretty concerned about deck size, though. It seems like if we have an Astrolabe, we should probably take it. Might as well just spec out of Blade Dances here. Just do 2 Blade Dances and a Survivor. Survivor's good with Tactician and stuff, but we've got 2 Acrobatics and a Concentrate. I don't think we're too worried about finding Tactician or Reflex activators. We don't even have it a Tactician or Reflex, so... You only expect Astrolabe to remove, on average, 1 permanent card from the deck. Most of the cards you'll get back are themselves permanent. So, not amazing. Blade Dance can still help if Labe whiffs, because extra cards help Concentrate and Gamble. Yeah, that's true. But I was going to feed both of my Blade Dances to the Astrolabe, so then they wouldn't be able to help. I guess we could do a Dodge and Roll instead of one of the Blade Dances. I don't think both Blade Dances are making it, though. I think Neutralize is probably better than Blade Dance, because having the 0-cost card is really useful. So Blade Dance, Dodge and Roll, Survivor. That was my original instinct. Yeah, I kind of wish that at the library we'd just taken the accuracy and then we could take Wristblade here. I feel like that's just like a more solid plan than whatever the hell we're doing. I feel like that just wins the game. We don't have to do an infinite, and we'd probably get there for an infinite anyway. We just need more card removes, and to find a backflip or something. Alright, I'm gonna do the Astrolabe. We are where we are. We got another Doppelganger. We got 2 card removes, and an outmaneuver is actually fairly useful, so... It's pretty good Astrolabe. Crippling Cloud by itself is an excellent card. So is Doppelganger Plus. Donudeka first, so we might dodge Time Eater. We have 400 gold, so going into a shop would be nice. We're still probably hunting elites, right? We're not afraid of anybody. Nemesis, we have Medkit. Same for Reptomancer. We also have 2 Die-to-Dies for Reptomancer. Piercing Whale. We probably get an infinite at the shop, so Giant Head's not scary. Yeah, I think we're just going after elites here. Yeah, we should be pretty easy. Yeah, getting 2 exhausts is really nice. Yeah, what is the best remove? Might be Neutralize at this point. I don't think we need the extra 0-cost card anymore. Because, yeah, these both exhaust. Let's do the fight first and then see what's at the shop. Drat. Well, we're losing the buffer, so might as well develop the, Actually, maybe we play Outmaneuver here. I was thinking Crippling Cloud, but Outmaneuver Die-to-Die is fine. We're gonna draw an Acrobatics next turn, I bet. Yep. Okay, 6 energy seems like a lot. Let's get the Envenom out of hand first. Only a couple of targets for this footwork. It's either blur or acrobatics. Sure. Piercing Well's too slow for the fight. Sneaky Strike's great. I want to block for 21 before I gamble. So I guess footwork, blur dodge. Actually, I'll just die to die and end the turn. Oh wait, he's so close to dead. If we just get a Blade Dance, we kill him. Alright, fine. Sure. I guess he's just dead. He didn't need to draw anything. Alright. Oh wait, I should be setting up Happy Flower. Shoot. How long have I not been setting up Happy Flower? Nobody even commented on it. I've not set up Happy Flower one time. Well-Laid Plans is almost pickable just as a Mummified Hand proc. That's how powerful Mummified Hand is. I would almost pick a blank power. Mummified Hand is so insane. But no. Alright. Yeah, it's true. We've been sort of forced to end fights. Master strategy. Don't really need access to Dark Shackles. Card remove's probably happening. Card remove and Master strategy is most of our gold. 308. Leaves us with 138. Probably just save the 138 for the next shop. Can we do anything silly with the mirror? We can't afford strategy mirror. Oh wait, we can, yeah. Mirror our master strategy. I don't think we need 3 card removes, right? Also, the 3 shop path skips a lot of elites. I was planning on doing 3 elites here. 1, 2, 3. Just no more shops, just Act 4 shop. I think Master Strategy card remove is the, like, turn brain off, win game plan. What's the card remove? Is it neutralize? Not too many non-permanent cards. We could remove the Doppel minus. Although with 2 Doppelgangers, I would really like to find a Chemex. Chemex would be pretty cute. Yeah, I think neutralize, remove makes some sense. Dodge and roll is not actually feeling that good. I did pick it intentionally because I have 2 footworks, but feels kind of clunky now. I think it's better than neutralize. Okay. Swift Pop. Save money. Got 50% potion chance. Essence of Steel is pretty garbage, though. Oh wait, where do we rest with that line? I guess we recall here. And just have to perfect all the fights. Swift Pot could be pretty useful. We can whiff on turn 1 pretty easily. And I don't want to whiff against Reptomancer. Do you like the idea of being to be able to buy boss relics at Act 4 shops? I think that the Act 3 bosses should give you a boss relic. I don't really understand why they don't. I mean, you'd be super powerful, but the game just would Act 4 would just have to be rebalanced around it. All right, let's do some stuff. Sure. I guess Fumes is our solution for Spiker here. The old energy positive Sneaky Strike. Let's find another attack. I guess Crippling Cloud kills Exploder. And then we lose the buffer? Seems Seems like a weird plan. But it gets poison started on Spiker, too. Oh, we don't lose the buffer. I forgot about Weekend Orichalcum. Die-to-die's terrible. Now we're just waiting. Should have enough Blurricade to win this fight pretty easily. Also, the Hourglass is doing work. I think we can just punch him here. Yeah, you did. Oops, Habit Fire. Damn it. That was definitely unforced, right? Could have just waited for an extra turn. Nope. These are max HP. Okay. Let's see if we can hit Crippling Cloud. I guess we can... We could guarantee it. No, we can't, because Acrobatics is always an option. Alright, well, let's see if we get it. Alright. Well, let's see what's in the box, then. I set it for 6, so we don't really need block. So we just do like this. Get that rid of that. Wildebar wants to see Coconut. Coconut wants to see Wildebar. Say hello to Wildebar, Coconut. Can you do that for me? Can you look at that camera and say, hello, Wildebar? Okay, and he's like, what are you doing? Cats are not toys. Oh, she was asking for a cat elevator. I've been training her that if she doesn't want to jump up on the desk, she doesn't have to, and I'll just lift her up. So she was standing in the designated position for lifting, but then she got bored of waiting for me and jumped up. Her servant didn't come to her aid at a moment's notice, as is required. Alright, we want to kill this one and block the other ones, I think. Okay, killing accomplished. Let's see if we can do the blocking. Nope. I guess we just calculated gamble for block. Or maybe we get lethal? If we die-to-die and Blade Dance, we get lethal. So this does 17 AoE. We don't have Envenom down because it's right there. 17 puts him at 20 minus 6, so he's at 14. No, definitely not lethal. But we could kill 2 of them and then have the buffer take the last one and then kill him the following turn. That seems fine. Wait, he's got 14 health. Why did I think 14? We had 14 damage. We definitely don't have 14 damage. Whatever. I'll just block for 10. So he's taking the buffer, but that's fine. That's what it's there for. Okay. See, we would have found another acrobatics. Actually, prepared would have done it too, right? No, actually, it wouldn't. Alright, this is max HP. You'd probably take it anyway. It's not terrible. If we take it and then go to 2 shops, we get more consistent. But we should be, like, actually legitimately infinite now, right? It does say draw 3 cards on it, though. Okay, so what are we at? 24 minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So yeah, 9 permanent cards, yep. So we'd go up to 10, which is fine. We're allowed to go up to 11. Doppel, concentrate, keep going, that's true. I'd much rather add a reflex, but I guess we have 2 slots. Alright. Stuck while I was a gnome. That seems dangerous. Fine, but apparently this was a smoke bomb lab. They made smoke bombs here. Not a big smoke bomb fan, but I guess it's better than Essence of Steel. Okay. The lab of smoke bombs. Alright, here's Ripto. Master Strategy Acrobatics is a good start. I want to wait until you have Envenom to play this die, because then it would kill him in 1 hit. I guess Crippling Cloud die clears now. And if we play Acrobatics, then we're not doing that, which seems like a bad idea. And we can clear the Doppel. Smoke Bomb Industries is committed to bringing the highest quality smoke bombs to the denizens of the Spire. Well, thank you, Smoke Bomb Industries. Pastor Jenkins, it's a pleasure to encounter you here in this Spire. No, Transient shouldn't be a problem. We have an infinite, so... Theoretically, we haven't actually done it. We did a sort of close to infinite earlier, but... Champ still hit us for like 60, so... We can play Powers here, and Powers cost sort of 0. I guess we play Powers until we hit an Acrobatics. Which is apparently never. Okay, cool. I mean, not cool, but, you know, cool. That needs to get played this turn. Piercing Whale seems nice this turn, too. If we die and... We're running out of energy here. We can only play like one of these cards. Maybe we need to Swift Bot into Concentrate here. I guess we have Acrobatics too. Doppelganger seems like a low priority for this turn. Seems like we've got other stuff we want to do. So 17 plus 5 is 22. We can do 5 this way. We just need to find the energy to do that. Acrobatics plus Swift Pot draws all 7 cards. We don't actually have room for that. We'd be trying to have a 14 card hand. I guess we can actually make some room pretty easily, because those are free. Okay, yeah, now we have room. Or no, we don't. We're still 1 card over, but we still have Blade Dance, so. Alright, there's the Concentrate. So we concentrate 3 cards. And then we want to play Piercing Whale die, which makes her hit for 12, which still takes our buffer. But at least we save 12 health. And die kills the daggers. Blade Dance, Concentrate the Shivs. Yeah, totally an option. I was just thinking about that. We also have Tools to trade, which could hit Sneaky Strike, which would be energy positive. We can't force that. Oh, we can force that. Yeah, that's true. Blur is actually better than Piercing Wail. Good point. Piercing Wail blocks for 12, Blur blocks for 14. So if we want to play Blur die to die, then we concentrate away Piercing Wail. And I guess... So maybe we Blade Dance, concentrate Piercing Wail, and 2 Shivs. We've got extra energy, unfortunately. We might as well just discard Tools of the Trade at that point. I don't really want to discard Shivs. I guess I will, though. The problem is, we can force Tools of the Trade to hit Sneaky Strike, but then we have 2 extra energy at the end of the turn. I guess we could use the Swift Pot to draw these 3. It's not bad. End the turn with Envenom Terror. I guess that's fine. Swiftpot's kind of valuable, though. Yeah, I'll just take the Swiftpot. Okay. Getting Terror down seems good. Envenom is free because it hits Acrobatics, which we want to play anyway. Calculated Gamble draws 5 cards, that's all of these, that's 2 Acrobatics. Actually, if we play a Shiv, we get rid of it, and we still are guaranteed to draw at least 1 Acrobatics. We play Sneaky Strike too, but then we can't miss. But we have Buffer, right? There's not really that big of a penalty for missing. Alright, I'm just gonna play Doppelganger and go off next turn. Okay. Alright, draw the whole hand, discard something, play Sneaky Strike, draw the Acrobatics. Does she ever resummon after the second wave? Yes, she does. I just want to do the infinite. We already have lethal, but I want to do the infinite. Yeah, it's not actually infinite, right? Because we're depending on Acrobatics drawing Acrobatics. No, we have a backup Acrobatics now. It should, like, really actually be infinite now. Oh wait, we need that for... Let's see, so this Acrobatics draws another Acrobatics. Sure doesn't feel infinite. Feels like that one could miss. Yeah, it just did. Alright, whatever. Escape plan can be part of these kind of infinites. I'm still a little confused about why this isn't infinite. I guess just like... If you play Concentrate and leave 2 Acrobatics pluses in hand, then you play an Acrobatics... I'm so confused. Okay, so there's 1 card in the discard pile. We play Concentrate. Now there's 5 cards in the discard pile. We play the Acrobatics. There are... The 5-card discard pile gets shuffled immediately. Now there's 1 card left in the draw pile. 4 cards in hand, 2 cards in the discard pile. We play Sneaky Strike. Now there's 1 card in the draw pile, 3 cards in the discard pile. And then we play Acrobatics to draw the whole thing, right? That should be a loop. No, there's plenty of energy generation. We pay 2 for the Acrobatics, we get 2 from the Concentrate. After the Acrobatics, there's 1 card in the discard pile, and then we go back to Concentrate. Yeah, I'm not sure why this wasn't working. I think we just didn't get to a 10-card hand. I'm not sure what happened here. We have Pyramid, so it shouldn't be a problem to get there. I think it works, it just didn't work there. Flexbot is of questionable usefulness, but so is Smoke Bomb. No, Mummified Hand is not useful for actual infinites, right? Because you don't have an infinite number of powers. We talked about this being the recall. We could also recall at the end, but we could save that for a rest in case of emergencies. Okay. This asshole. Crippling Cloud Blur blocks out here. Oh, no it doesn't. That's unfortunate. Die could get us cursed, I don't want that. Yeah, but it being easier is not really an issue. It's just, it didn't feel possible there, but it should be possible. Yeah, you're right. We are minus 1 card. We do need to Concentrate plus. Okay. Okay, you're right. So Arc 2 Tech figured it out. That's what's going on. A little bit of a spooky situation here. I don't really want to take 42, but I've only got 1 attack in hand. So if he switches to Curse here, we're going to have to use a potion to escape. I guess I'll Envenom first. Because of the limited cost. Or 0 cost, sure. Yeah, 10 times 30 ain't much better. Or 10 times 3. 10 times 30 would be a big deal. Yeah, no Smokebot. That's true. Should have kept the Smokebot instead of the Flexbot. Alright, we're forced to use Swiftbot here, I think. Okay, Piercing Wail is pretty effective this turn. Should be able to block out with that. Not playing that this turn. Oops, this is what I meant. Okay. I disagree. Sorry, I assumed by remove you meant go to shops. We do want to remove, but we don't have enough money to afford, like, multiple removes. I think elites are better than going to shops. Okay. And then we can go next turn, maybe? Oh wait, no, we can't. We can't infinite. The deck is not infinite. Okay. That's true. Question marks would be reasonable. I don't want to get hit for 57, so let's switch him. I don't want to get hit for 39 either. Acrobatics draws all the cards. Okay, so now we're in the situation. 2 cards in the discard pile. And we like... So if we concentrate now, we go to 6 cards in the discard pile. Acrobatics. Puts us to 2 cards in the draw pile, 2 cards in the discard pile. But then the other acrobatics draws it. It still feels like it should work. Oh no, but then we don't have room for Sneaky Strike. And it's probabilistic because we can't miss the other acrobatics. Yeah. Alright, we'll just use the little acrobatics because there's 3 cards to draw. Oh wait, now we can just blur. Doesn't matter what you draw because Calculated Gamble. Yeah, but if we use Calculated Gamble, that's -1 hand size, right? But wait, I did all that math and then I got an extra card remove by playing the Doppelganger? I feel like... Oh no, having an extra card remove doesn't matter. Doesn't help. Alright, that draws a lot of cards. Does some stuff. We got him. Wasn't infinite, we spent a potion. Now we've got 2 flex spots. Tremendous. Prepared Plus is like a little micro Calculated Gamble, which is kind of cute. It's actually, I think Prepared Plus is probably better than Calculated Gamble in this deck, because if we're holding like Acrobaticses, we kind of don't want to use them. And we have 3 copies of Acrobatics, so we're likely to have one. But it seems like max HP is the pick here. Could theoretically go right to card remove. We do have enough to remove a card. Actually, going right gets us a fire. And the fire upgrades Calculated Gamble, which makes our infinite work. But we can also just upgrade here after fighting 2 elites. Art of War's useless. Whatever. Okay. Let's see what Envenom decosts. Acrobatics is great. We need to get Terror down. Die to die seems good here. But something's got to give. I guess we don't need Acrobatics because we have Master Strategy. I guess he's just taking the buffer here. 40 damage. I guess this is going to hit one of these 2, but if it hits this one, I'm kind of sad. Okay. Alright. We don't have an Acrobatics now. I used it. Alright, discarded it, now I don't have it. Guess we can just Calculated Gamble, draw 8 cards. Get some shenanigans going. Let's play a bunch of powers. Poison's not very effective in this fight. Playing lots of shivs is. Oops. Supposed to play the Doppelganger first for the slow procs. Alright. Got an Acrobatics or 2. guess we'll get rid of the die-to-die in a second. I guess I want to play Acrobatics before I shuffle. Or not Acrobatics, Sneaky Strike. Pleased with the next boss fights? What do you mean by that? Oh, you mean just keep it in mind, not like it doesn't do anything specific. Just be aware of it. Yeah, that's fair. I guess I'll play enough shivs that I have room in hand for this. Calculated gamble draws a bunch of cards. Cards are good. Alright, we've fizzled. Oh, I guess Acrobatics could still get Concentrate here. Make a room. Go get the Concentrate. Concentrate away some stuff. And I'll just end without maneuver, Blade Dance. Okay, there's some bad ordering there. Could have done slightly more slow damage. Now I'm doing Sneaky Strike, even though I'm going to play more cards, because we're going to shuffle in a second. And now we have lethal. I guess we won it next turn, but whatever. We have it now. Okay. Can we get enough D for flower? It's a great question that I should have been asking myself. Grand Finale is an extra card, and cards are stronger, but it is a free card. It's kind of a better Sneaky Strike. It's funny, because the deck used to have an Endless Agony loop, and then that upgraded to a Sneaky Strike loop, and now I could upgrade the Sneaky Strike to a Grand Finale, but I would have to remove the Sneaky Strike. Actually, would I? Isn't it a 9-card permanent deck? So we actually technically have enough room if we exhaust every card for Grand Finale to fit in. We still need the upgrade for it to be an actual infinite, but having a Grand Finale in the infinite seems like a pretty good idea. We also have Pyramid, so we can just play Grand Finale too. Just by drawing the correct number of cards. We just fought Giant Head, so this can't be Giant Head. If it's Reptomancer and we top deck Grand Finale, that's kind of sad. Makes us more card efficient against Time Eater, obviously, than with Sneaky Strike. Yeah, I guess it's fine. Let's play some free cards. We need to block this turn. Okay. Right. I guess this is a calculated gamble situation. Kind of unfortunate, because the Grand Finale could go off if I had other card drop, but I don't. Let's get the Terror down, at least. Could have a hell of a Doppelganger turn. We can play all the cards except for Master Strategy and then Doppelganger for like... Oh, I guess it's only 2. That seems pretty reasonable, actually. Like a big old turn. Let's save some block for next turn. I'd like to get the other doppelganger down too. This acrobatics turns on grand finale. Alright. Let's see, we don't quite have enough card draw. Oh wait, if we concentrate Calculated Gamble, do we get Grand Finale again? I bet we can make it happen with Blade Dance, right? Yeah, we can draw a very specific number of cards if we want to. So this currently draws 3 cards, we want to draw 4, so I'll leave 2 shivs in hand, draw 4. One of them's Grand Finale. Might as well play the Sneaky Strike too. And he should be dead next turn. We just need to do 3 damage. That sets up Patrick Flower. I guess if we play Acrobatics, we've done the damage now because of Letter Opener. So next turn is just end turn. Oh, right, also, Hourglass. Okay. Nope. More elites. Alright, Repto again. Die Blade Dance solves the daggers. You get a doppelganger in. We're gonna develop some block for next turn. Seems unnecessary. I'd rather get the energy. We can't actually overdraw here because we, if we draw that card, yeah, we overdrew by 1. Oh well. So we want to get to either Grand Finale or Die here. I'll assume we're getting to Die and put them both below 17. No Die yet. Do we just calculate gamble? Draw 7 cards, so it'd be 3 left. If we get Master Strategy, we get Grand Finale. Seems good. What if it misses? Then we probably hit Acrobatics. The only really bad situation is if Master Strategy and both Acrobatics are on bottom. And then we get Die, so we're safe either way. Okay. 5 energy left over. Still need to block. Kinda. I guess this is a source of weak. Footwork Blur blocks for 11. If she's weak, she loses 4 attacks, so she goes down to 12. Not quite enough. So we'd lose 12 health. Oh wait, we have 2 footworks. No, we can't. We couldn't afford that. I guess we could actually with concentrate. Shoot. I think that was the line. Alright, so at this point we need to find another block card. Piercing Well does that. So Piercing Well, Blur blocks the first attack, Buffer takes the second one. I'll get rid of Die and Doppelganger. And we could concentrate out a Terror, but why bother? Okay, she is summoning. Let's get the Terror down on the Envenom. Oh wait, might as well try to decost Sneaky Strike if we can. No card draw. We just want to draw as many cards as we can. So I'll just play Dance Gamble. Acrobatics is Grand Finale if we can get there, and I think we can. Yep. Cool. Lantern's pretty nice. Another Acrobatics would make it so that we have too many cards in the deck, so we don't want that. We've already got one Piercing Whale for Time Eater reset purposes, we don't need another one. Endless Agony seems unnecessary. Let's skip. Oh boy, it's transient. Let's start with Master Strategies. See what we hit with the Envenom. Piercing Whales does nothing in the fight. Crippling Cloud's pretty weak here, but Crippling Cloud, dodge and roll, outmaneuver, Doppelganger kind of does stuff. Might as well just Doppelganger instead of outmaneuver. No, might as well outmaneuver first and then Doppelganger next turn with a bunch of energy. Is this worth an attack pot? Attack pot saves a buffer. Seems like buffer is pretty important in this fight. I'm gonna do it. Okay. Alright. See what the decosts hit. Blur's fine. I guess I should have tried to get Terror on the die-to-die. And I'll hold the Shiv because we're blocked out already. Or hold the rest of the Shivs, rather. Should be able to Grand Finale this turn. We can develop other stuff as needed. I'll go ahead and just clear out hand room with Shivs. Poison also matters. If I want a Doppelganger for 3, I guess I'm going to play these two. So Doppelganger for 3 draws full hand. Oh wait, that's for 4. So I guess we could Calculated Gamble to try and get towards the next Grand Finale. Sure. We're not going to need energy next turn anyway. Draw 10 cards. We're not going to need dodge and roll because we're going to hit him with Grand Finale. Wait, we have no card draw. Oh no, we have Acrobatics. Acrobatics is perfect because there's 3 cards left. We just need to make room for it, which we have now. Piercing Well doesn't do anything in the fight, but we can get rid of it this turn, which is nice. I guess we just build up some Blurricade. Yeah, energy for next turn. Okay. Leave 2 Shivs for damage. Oh wait, leave 1 Shiv because we have Tools of Trade. Alright, Acrobatics minus is going to draw us the hand. Or draw us the deck. Make room for it. Do it. Play the Grand Finale. That blocks out. Now we're just setting up for next turn. Getting our exponential blur and outmaneuver scaling going. Just for fun. Grand finale him again. Okay. We could concentrate in acrobatics and keep going, but there's not really any point. I guess... Getting an extra blur down is kind of nice. Because then we don't even have to do anything next turn. Yeah, we've already blocked out. Okay, we can just press end turn here. Okay, 3 flex spots. We're gonna get really, really strong at some point. Maybe we got like an orange pellets at the Act 4 shop. Have 15 strength for the heart fight. 3 of a kind, yeah, turn that in for 20 extra health. We are actually on the way to 100 health here. None of these cards help particularly. Alright, and we're on to second Darklings. Two doppelgangers in hand. Cool. I guess I'll make the terror free. I'll play the little doppelganger? I don't know what to do here. I guess I'm gonna play both doppelgangers? This is so confusing. Yeah, if I play both doppelgangers, I get 5. So then I want to get rid of the concentrate and draw 10 cards. We actually procced Art of War that turn. There were no attacks in our hand. Okay. Piercing Wail does some work. Crippling Cloud does some work. Now they're only hitting for 18. That seems better. Grand Finale, like, wins the fight. So let's see if we can get that to go. We've got 4 card draw, and then the other acrobatics will draw the other ones. So it's basically just how many cards can we get out of hand. And it seems like not really enough. Oh, Sneaky Strike is free, so we're gonna have lots of energy. We need to get rid of 1 more card. And then we draw the deck, discard anything. Grand Finale. Cool. Oh, wait. Happy Flower. Shit. Oops. Okay. So now we get to smith the Concentrate, which is a really big deal, because it makes the Infinite actually work. Flower on 1 might be better. I don't think so. I kind of want 5 energy on 1. There's some really explosive card draw in the deck, so having 5 energy on turn 1 is usually pretty useful. Sometimes we do whiff, but... Yeah, that's fair. We could... Yeah, it's better if we whiff, I guess, but I don't really want to optimize for that. We whiffed. Damn it. Taking 12. I think I'm gonna not play the die-to-die to keep the Art of War energy. So then we draw a 10-card hand, I guess. I guess die-to-die causes us to overdraw if we draw Endless Agony, which is not great. An extra energy is kind of a big deal. We get an extra energy from Happy Flower next turn, so it's either a 4 energy hand or a 5 energy hand. But with a 10-card hand... Oh wait, no, we have 3 extra energy coming from, whatever it's called. Doppelganger. Probably doesn't matter. Okay, we did overdraw. What do we want to do? Doesn't seem like we need to concentrate. We've got 7 energy. 7 energy. If we want Piercing Wail to hit somebody, we want it to hit Donu this turn, so I'm going to use the Endless Agonies on him to strip artifact charges. Now we've got room for Acrobatics. We got the Piercing Wail. It's nice. Alright, let's see what this D costs. Is there another footwork to draw? There is. So I'd like to draw that footwork before we play the dodge and roll. But we missed. So now we're out of card draw. Oh no, we've got another Acrobatics. Okay, so what we want to do is set our hand size up to 8 cards, and then Acrobatics, because then we'll block our draw after 3, and it won't shuffle, and then we can Grand Finale. And we're going to want to play Footwork, so we want to leave an energy. Hey, Disc Buddy. Run's going okay. Seems like Piercing Wail should happen this turn. So we're on 8 cards now, so we want to do this to draw 3. And then we can discard whatever. Okay. And who's actually our target priority here? We did Donu this turn, but that's for different reasons. We just wanted the Piercing Wail to hit, but now that's over. I think Dekka's the target, because Dazes. Fairly impactful. Okay, so then we play Footwork, Dodge and Roll Blur, and something else. Oh, we got free Crippling Cloud, nice. We could play Outmaneuver instead of Blur. We take 2 damage to develop 3 energy next turn. But it's also at the opportunity cost of developing 12 block for next turn, which matters as well. Yeah, I think I'll take the block next turn. Thanks for the raid, Koro LP. Welcome on into all the Koro Raiders. A limited play CD, I see. Or record, I guess. Is there an EP version of Koro out there somewhere? An extended play? Nobody knows. So we want this Acrobatics to draw the Acrobatics minus, so that we draw 7 cards in the Grand Finale. Seems like we're not playing Calculated Gamble this turn. We're already blocked out. We do not have room for this Acrobatics yet. So I guess I'll concentrate to find some room for it. I could Doppel Concentrate. Try to go off with 2 energy. Yeah, I kind of like that. Oh, it's only 2 cards now, right? Well, I'd rather keep the Outmaneuver than the Blur. We might end up actually playing the Outmaneuver. Alright, we missed the Acrobatics, so I guess we'll play Outmaneuver. Unfortunately, he's giving us more dazes this turn. Alright. Are you forgetting Medkit? No. There's no reason to play the dazes. It's not helpful. I don't think I sacrificed anything to for hand size purposes. Although maybe I did. Maybe I'm mistaken. Terror's not that useful in the fight, but it'd be nice to get Dekka dead this cycle. We can draw 5 cards this turn just by manipulating hand size. Looks like we've got 3 acrobatics. I don't think we need 3 acrobatics. Let's actually, yeah, let's get the terror down. Do you see orange pellets? No, we haven't seen it yet. It'd be insane with 3 flex spots. Okay, so there's 1 card left in the draw pile, so we're going to use an acrobatics even though there's only 1 hand space for it. Oh shoot, it's going to draw 2 cards. Damn it. Yeah, there's nothing we can do to make it draw 1. I should have overrun 1 there. Mistake, I guess. Oh yeah, that's true. We can manipulate the hand size with Blade Dance. So we can discard a card, Blade Dance up to a full hand, and then Acrobatics. Draws 1 card, then Grand Finale. Grand Finale happens, yay. And then I think we're dodge and roll Calculated Gamble. Just draw a bunch of new cards. We've actually almost got Deca dead. Maybe I should just kill him, because he only needs 1 more Shiv to die. Or I guess Die to Die also kills him. No, I think all that matters in this fight is, because he's dead next turn anyway. So all that matters is drawing block right now. Yeah, he's also dead to poison, right? So Blur blocks out. We actually have a lot of just relic-based AoE damage. We've got Hourglass, we've got Letter Opener. We almost just have lethal on him right now. Actually, if we can get Grand Finale, we do have lethal. Let's see if we can get it. We probably can't. Yeah, this draws 3, it's too many. Okay. Alright, he's dead to poison. Which is unfortunate, because Happy Flower is unhappy about that. We shouldn't kill him this turn, because we can at least get it on 1. Okay. Did take some damage there. I think we took 12 to that. Right, Time Eater. Piercing Wail is good this turn. It's also good... it's good when he splits. I think with the Grand Finale, we're a little bit less worried about his split turn. I think a little bit more worried about our setup turns. Still play Acrobatics first. We'll get that later. Piercing Wail saves the buffer because of Orichalcum. Let's see what this hits. Crippling Cloud's a great hit. Alright, let's get some poison developed. And then Outmaneuver versus Die to Die. We're only going to have 7 cards next turn, so Outmaneuver might waste some energy. I'm willing to take that risk. 7 cards is still a lot. Yeah, is Doppel even good there? I mean, it's okay, but... Alright, we need to block for 18. If we Footwork, Dodge and Roll, Blur, this blocks for 11 plus 7, that's exactly 18. Sweet. Actually, no, we need more because we're going to proc the clock. We could just not proc the clock. We could Footwork, Blur, Dodge and Roll, Fume's Terror or something. Leaves us with 2 cards for next turn. Seems sus. I guess deck spot also. Yeah, so if we deck spot, we block out. Okay. So we got 4 cards left. There's only 4 playable cards in hand, so we have to play them all. And now big attack, please. Thank you. These 2 acrobatics draw 7 cards, so we can get grand finale going. Or we could do this acrobatics and that master strategy. Whatever. It's all the same. Need to clear some hand room. Need to get the endless agonies out of the way. Let's do those both at the same time. Okay. Grand finale speeds up the timer on the fight quite a bit. If we, like, die and Doppelganger, we end up with too many cards in hand. So I guess I'll play some powers. Now I'm worried about clock time. Let's see, if we play die Doppel, we draw 2 extra cards next turn. It's a 10 card hand. Pretty close to just playing grand finale there. Wait, does die split? So it does 18 effective damage plus the 12 he's taking, so 30. So no. Alright, I think this is okay. We'll have 3 cards next turn, should be plenty. No reason to hold the slime. Three cards need to block for 30. He's also splitting it automatically here with the poison. Do we want to just limp in for the split, or do we want to try to grand finale him this turn? We just want to limp into the split. And then start grand finale him in the second phase. So we got 3 cards, no cards in hand block. I guess dodge and roll does, so we can like dodge and roll, gamble, blur. Seems okay. Oh, we've got 2 more cards. Oh no, no we don't. Clock lied to me. He is proccing here, so we can just leave him alone, or we could not. What's my opinion on hot tub streaming? I think it's fine. I don't know. I'm not like... I don't have like a delicate sensibility that's injured by people doing it, or it happening on the same platform as me. It's all fine. I do want energy for next turn, I guess. Doppelganger's a lot of energy next turn. Kind of pointless, but might as well get rid of it, I guess. Oh, maybe I was supposed to hold that Doppelganger, because that would have been 4 cards for the grand finale. Actually, yeah, we could try to grand finale now, but there's no point, because he's proccing. So now we can draw 3 cards with this acrobatics. And then grand finale. He's not attacking. We don't seem to need any energy. Um, I'll go ahead and blur just to set something up for next turn. And then go get the next grand finale. Four cards left. If we acrobatics now, we get to grand finale. Sounds good to me. And then the other two cards are like outmaneuver, sneaky strike or something. Could be sneaky strike slime. Doesn't really make any sense. I don't know why I would do that. Sneaky strike is such low damage compared to grand finale. But whatever. Yeah, I think I just want... Well, I have so much extra energy right now. I feel like that's going to be true next turn as well. So I guess I'll just block for 24. Blur helps block. I want to draw specifically 3 cards, which actually means I have to play the Master strategy. Oh, no, I don't, because my hand would get full after 3, so acrobatics is fine. But I might as well play the Master strategy. It's kind of getting in the way. So there's that, and then... I guess we can do, like, concentrate acrobatic stuff. Two cards in the discard is an unfortunate number. I guess we can... I think we should have lethal here. Blade Dance, play one of them so that we have 2 spaces in hand. Play the little acrobatics. And grand finale. 3 cards left. Concentrate, Sneaky Strike, Shiv. I think is my max damage. Which is enough. Okay. Sweet. I think we ended up perfecting Time Eater, is that right? I don't remember us taking damage. We haven't done an Infinite yet, though. we had access to the Infinite against Time Eater, but we killed Donudeka too fast. You think a hot tub could fit right in there behind you? It's true. I do play, like, VR games there, so it's plenty of room. So we've got a choice between 10 health and an upgrade. The upgrade would go on what? There is no more clear target. I guess this acrobatics. Draw an extra card. It's kind of useful to draw specifically 3 cards sometimes, though. Maybe dodge and roll. Terror. Get some extra energy. Yeah, 10 health is fine. I guess it's fairly hard to imagine upgrading Terror saving me 10 health. Alright. There's Chemex. I mean, we have 2 copies of Doppelganger. It's not like it doesn't do anything. Panacea is 15 strength, if we want it. Or it blocks vulnerable. Or it could do both. It could be 15 strength in the elite fight, and then blocks vulnerable in the heart fight. Obviously, it depends on the draw. Yeah, that's true. Panacea, Cunning Pot. really just tears the crap out of a spire elite. I'll just take 15 strength and 20 attacks, and oh, what, those numbers multiply together? Oh wow. Imagine that. Oh, you mean Riddle. I thought you meant Cunning Bot. Yeah, Riddle's even more. Riddle is doing some pretty serious damage. If they're vulnerable, Riddle withholds, it's for like 19 base plus an extra 9, so 28. 28 times 5? It's a lot of damage. Yeah, we don't have a great remove target anymore. I think at this point we're down to Blade Dance, probably. Maybe Crippling Cloud. Endless Agony. The Acrobatics minus? I don't know. They all seem like weird ideas to remove. Blade Dance is the most obvious. It's probably Blade Dance. Yeah, Crippling Cloud makes some sense too, but Crippling Cloud is our only source of weak, and it's pretty effective. I do think we're probably going to snatch that Panacea with the crazy potion bar. Let's do that. And then, yeah, it's either Cunning Pot or card remove. Chemex for the end of game high score. I'm actually a little bit worried about the Heart Fight. I mean, we have like some pretty big block cards and like 2 footworks, so like we can make it work, I think. But the infinite doesn't actually block at all. It's energy neutral, and it only does damage with Grand Finale or Sneaky Strike. So we take beat damage while we're doing it. And if we're using the Panacea to block the, is there Blur Kit Infinite? No, our only infinite is Concentrate, and it's energy neutral. So we can get a lot of blur, right? We can like, the doppelgangers give us a ton of energy. So particularly if we pick the Chemex, we can get a lot of energy and like play blur a lot of times, but it's not infinite. I guess that should probably happen then, huh? I think it's better than removing Crippling Cloud, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, Power Pot could be it's a Wraith form. A lot of good cards in the game. Nope. Need Calculated Gamble here. Okay, Acrobatics, take me away. Boy, this Fume seems real slow and silly now. Well, this is unfortunate. At least the buffer is taking the 21. I guess, if we turn around, it turns into 14. We can block for 11. Also the only way to turn around this terror. Well. There's not really any point in playing Blur. I guess we can feed it to Concentrate. So it's like this. Doppelganger for 8. Oh shoot. We should have turned around and used the blur, because it would have actually blocked out. Would have blocked this, and then we could have I guess we only would have saved like 3 health, but still. I think it's the first time we've played medical kit cards. Yeah, this is the first 2 cards we've played. We didn't get wounded in any of the Act 2 Elite fights, and Nemesis never burned us. Actually, we never fought Nemesis, huh? That's odd. We discarded Grand Finale at the beginning of the fight, so that's not in the draw pile. We also discarded it in Venom, so we don't really have a mechanism for removing the artifact charges. We just have to straight up block for 40. Which we may or may not be able to do. But we have 11 energy, so we got a good start on it. Okay. I don't really want a doppelganger for 12 here. As funny as that would be. We're looking for a way to... We're looking for like Crippling Cloud here so that we can Piercing Wail. Like actually get him. Okay, there's Crippling Cloud, great. Okay, now he's only hitting for 16. That seems much more doable. Oh my god, we overdrew Endless Agony twice. Ah! Guess we take 6 here. I think we're saving the Flex Spot Panacea thing for the heart. So I'll just generate a artifact charge. Okay. We don't need Calculated Gamble to get Grand Finale this turn. I think we're probably killing Spire Shield here. Let me clear out some hand room so that Acrobatics works. It's kind of sad to use Sneaky Strike with Envenom before the armor's down. Grand Finale punches all the way through the armor, so it'd be the most efficient way to do it. I guess maybe we can get enough hand room with Noxious Fumes on something. Okay. Actually, if we can Grand Finale twice, we don't have to turn around. That's not like a big prize, though. I don't really care about whether I'm turning around or not. We clearly don't need to block, because we're getting lethal. This draws the whole deck. Okay. Ooh, Oddly Smooth Stone is excellent. We do draw 10-card hands, so Flechettes can have some targets. Seems like adding an extra card is a terrible idea. These are all extra cards. I'll take the health. Okay. Here we go. The Heart. Another terrible draw, unfortunately. So we don't get a choice. We're going to use the Flex Spot on the Panacea because he's already got us with the vulnerable. No, saving buffer's a terrible idea. We need to play all those cards. No reason to hold a burn. Oh wait, I can exhaust a burn by holding it. I've got 10 energy, I don't need concentrate. Okay. Let's get rid of that. This draws 3 right now. Footwork's good. Um... Oh, jeez. Never playing Blade Dance here, I don't think. We missed all of our block. I guess we can still do acrobatics. We have 6 more energy. But if we acrobatics and don't draw a block, we've killed ourselves to the beat. Oof. So acrobatics draws 4 cards. Are there 4 cards that miss? Certainly. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 cards that miss. I guess actually Crippling Cloud doesn't count as a miss, because weak would actually be pretty useful. So the hits are 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it just a 4? That's true. I mean, we're currently surviving at 3, so 6 health is fairly important. I guess we're currently surviving at 9, right? Without Orichalcum, we'd be surviving at 3. Gosh. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going. Okay, Crippling Cloud's good get. Okay, so now he's only hitting for 50. We're essentially at 68. The first 3 cards are exhausting. The Piercing Whale is going to come up on the multi-attack turn, that's pretty nice. So did I just take 15 strength and then doppel for 1? Does it draw 6 cards? It does. So that lets us grand finale. Sweet. Oh crap. That actually hits for 3 because of the Chemex. Okay, so now we're overdrawing. So we should get rid of the wound to draw an extra card. Does wound trigger letter opener? No, it's skills only. Okay. Thanks, Upstart dude. Yeah, a little too late, unfortunately. Yeah, I guess I want to draw an extra card, so. Okay. So now we need to draw 4 cards to get Grand Finale to go. Piercing Whale is always getting played. Calculated Gamble doesn't seem useful right now. Costs 0, but it costs armor. Whatever. Armor doesn't matter. Okay. Let's play these powers. So we can concentrate these 2 cards and then acrobatics to draw 4 on Grand Finale again. And that gets us our damage cap. Or close to it. Blur, outmaneuver. Blur or outmaneuver, I guess. We've already got outmaneuver of 3 energy for next turn. I don't think we really need to stack it. Rather just blur. Okay. Good turn. Okay, so now the debuffs have worn off. We've gotten rid of the statuses. We can start doing infinites, although it's not actually useful. The acrobatics minus draws us the thing that we want to do. We need to concentrate. Grand Finale, that's the name of the card. We want to play at least 1 blur. Now let's get the damage cap first. Okay. So we want to play outmaneuver, right? Because we need energy next turn. So let's do that. And then playing a blur seems useful. And we can fit a dodge and roll in too. And we'll acrobatics 1 more time, and then we'll concentrate and play some final cards. We'll be done. Dodge and roll is the most block efficient card we have, so that seems good. And then I guess this is geometric scaling, right? So might as well scale it up. Okay. Alright, he's sitting for 60, but we've already blocked for 50, so it's a good start. What does Dagger Box mean? It means this Pandora's box had a lot of daggers in it. We had 2 die-die-dies. We still got Blade Dance. Those are daggers. We've got daggers. Max is being mean, saying we don't have any daggers. Come on, Max. It's the spirit of the dagger. Okay. Let's see. I want to get Grand Finales to go, but I want to play other cards. I guess we still have some block to do. Oh, you're enthused. Okay, great. Okay, alright. I misread you. This is great. Max is here. Everything's amazing. Get that geometric scaling. Okay. Now everything's in the discard. Sneaky strike. Wow, Grand Finale is hitting for 112 here. Oh, that's right. We have 15 strength. 15 strength and vulnerable. Excellent. You know, this deck is weird because we have an infinite, but it's literally never been useful. It's we have concentrate, double acrobatics infinite, but it does nothing. It I guess we can Grand Finale infinitely, but we've never found the fight where that was actually useful. We killed Donu Deka before we got that online. And then we couldn't do it in Time Eater, and it's not useful against the heart because it's so block negative, and you only need to do it twice before you hit your damage cap. So kind of doesn't do anything. It's just it's a Grand Finale deck. I'm not complaining. It's just good. Let's generate some more block and get the cards back, and get the damage cap. And get some more geometric scaling. And then, what do we got? A little bit more energy. I'll go ahead and do one more blur. I don't want to run out. And we get one more round due to concentrate. Okay. Look at that, Max being so respectful, doesn't want to promote his stream and other people's streams. You can tell people if you're... I'm wondering also if Max is streaming tonight. How quickly is Grand Finale playable? I would say, like, less frequently than, like, Meteor Strike. It's, like... It's very build-around-y, but, it's... I mean, maybe, like, 20% of the time. With Pandora's Box much more frequently. Okay, he's hitting for 47. We've already blocked for most of that. Are we fighting? Wait, what are we fighting about? Concentrate is pretty useless in the fight. The blur will already last the rest of the fight, so we don't need that. What's going on, Coconut? The sunspot won't come to you? That's too bad. That's unfortunate. Cat life. Oh man, I anticipated the coconut reward. I was just going and grabbing her, and then somebody redeemed coconut. So Grand Finale's lethal here, right? Based on the previous Grand Finale. Yeah, 112. Boop. Okay. Nice. Kind of a scary heart fight. We ended up taking like 80 damage or something here. We were not able to block very effectively during the first cycle, but we got there. Oh yeah, letter opener lethal, sweet. That sounds fun. We can just like, we can do the infinite combo. We can do the infinite combo and get the lethal with it. It's still not useful, because once we've done it 2 times, the fight's over. But you know what? Whatever. We know it works. We did the math. Letter opener gets in there. Okay. That's fun. Coconut, let's talk about the deck. So... what was going on here? Kind of a weird, awkward transition to an infinite here. It didn't really do infinite stuff, just kind of like had enough card draw to manipulate Grand Finale. Mummified Hand was a big contributor. We actually just like, we just got really efficient pathing. We fought like 5 elites in Act 1 and 4 in Act 2. I think that's really just how we won. Our card quality was like not that high, but we had like, you know, Pandora's Box and Runic Pyramid and Medkit and Mummified Hand and Chemax and Astrolabe. So we were just kind of doing busted stuff, mostly because of the relics. Fossilized Helix was here, did a lot of work. And then, you know, we did have a lot of card draw. We never saw a Reflex or Tactician, none of the stuff for like the legit infinites that do things. We spent a lot of time sort of positioning ourselves to get those. Yeah, we just won. We did do a sweet Mimi Pandora's plus triple flex pot, 15 strength for the heart fight. So that was fun. Yeah, the heart fight we really never found the solution for. We were offered a escape plan, and I thought about taking it because it kind of fits in with the acrobatics infinite. And I should have taken it with 6 decks. Escape plan would have been a pretty big deal. That would have really helped us block on that first cycle. But we didn't do that. So that's a note for next time. Escape plan probably good enough in this type of deck, especially with the decks. The Frozen Egg was actually a really big deal. These footworks did a ton of work in Act 2. Frozen Egg, Mummified Hands, so we were in a really good place. Yeah, it's true. It was a problem for Time Eater, and we did get it before the before the grand finale, so we didn't know that we had a really good time eater solution at the time. We thought we were going to have to sneaky strike him to death. Yeah, the first turn was pretty rough, but I think we were. So my evaluation of how to play buffer in the heart fight has changed over time. At the beginning of it, when I first was playing on stream, I would intentionally save buffers in the heart fight, and it's okay to do if you can, but if you get worst case heart attack order, right, it doesn't matter, right, because he multi attacks first and the buffer blocks for like 3. So I definitely don't want to like twist myself into a pretzel to save a buffer in the heart fight. If the only way you survive is he big attacks first and it hits the buffer, by all means. But usually the plan is to, I don't know, have some way to block the big attack. Cool. Okay.